Yo, what up, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. We are live on the channel for a New York Knicks watch party as they will be hosting Victor Wembanyama in the San Antonio Spurs. Wemby is going to be making his Garden debut tonight. I know there's a lot of people that are interested in watching this game. I know I am. Last year, when the New York Knicks hosted the San Antonio Spurs, the cheapest ticket you could find was $85. Now, Victor Wembanyama plays for the San Antonio Spurs. We're calling it the Wemby effect because the lowest ticket that you could buy at Madison Square Garden tonight went from $85 last year to $250 this year. Pretty much 3x the value. Game's on ESPN. It's a primetime game, and I am pumped up for it. While we do let everybody pile in, already 90 people watching. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up icon. Got to get the likes up before the stream starts. Can we get to 50 likes right now? If we get to 50 likes right now, we're taking a shot of tequila. Let's get it going. I'm already seeing a whole bunch of real ones in the chat tonight. My man Will saying, damn. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. Back says Bronx, New York. What up, brother? Sports Hulk says Victor Wimpy will not score 20 points. Nava says listen to Hate It or Love It because of you. Such a great song. It's an elite song. Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. And I'm going to shine it to top. Yo, MV me. I'm Raps MVP. And I ain't going nowhere. That's right. If that's the first time, Nava, you ever heard of that, you got to get out from under that rock you're living under. Every 50 Cent in the game song, it hits every single time. My guy J Dot in the building. What up? What up, Mr. Rick? I don't even want to say it anymore, Mr. Rick, because supposedly I'm not nice to Italians, I guess. Mr. Rick, appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for always being a real one. You know what? Like I said, you're more level-headed than me. Thank you. We got Krimmy in the chat, says came for the game but stayed for the singing. Hey, last night, or I guess that was Tuesday night, Monday night. My weeks get all messed up working on Sundays. We were talking about 50 Cent because they showed Nate Robinson on the game, and I was like, is that 50 Cent? And we were like, no, that's just Nate Robinson, the guy that got beat up. But yeah, 50 Cent, he had the game in a chokehold back in the early mid-2000s, and then him in the game, they never missed until they finally ended up beefing and for some reason not making music anymore. My guy King John, 1985, is tuning in from Staten Island. Let's ride. Let's get a real one roll call. 130 people watching. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. Once we get to 50 likes, I'm taking a shot of tequila. Willie Cruz says, no, that was 25 cents. No, that was 50. That was 50. 50. What's up, Keith Turner? We got Cha and Krimmy and Isaac Petey in the building. What up, Petey? He's a real one. If you're a real one, get the real ones down in the comment section. Shout out to my guy DC. Keith Turner said he hit that thumbs up icon, and he's a real one. We appreciate you. You might say, Marsh, what's a real one? It's someone that bleeds Knicks orange and blue. It's someone that loves this channel, and they ride or die with the New York Knicks. No matter what time, what date, what month you're tuning in to watch your team play some hoops. Let's go. Valentina official in the building. Will's in the building. Bernard Johnson, Albert Alvarez, Sports Hulk in the building as well. Smitty is on the call with us tonight. Smitty, how we feeling, man? I know you're excited to watch Wemby play some hoops. Yeah. Shout out to Smitty on the ones and twos. Getting
how
it
we
done.
doing?
You know what? We're hanging in there, Smitty. We're hanging in there. I'm excited to watch Wemby. Haven't really watched him for every possession of a game just yet this year, and I'm excited to do so.
Yeah. I mean, he's a special talent. I mean, I think of most I've watched him so far is when they played the Suns, and he just kind of took over that game at the end. I did catch the tail end of that game. He looks the part, 100%.
He looked like the best player to close that game on the floor.
Oh, he on a floor with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Victor Wembanyama looked like the best player on the floor. It was unbelievable. So Knicks definitely got it out for them tonight. I know Mitch Rob's ready. He's been talking his game up in preparation for this. So Knicks got a chance to take him out.
He has been peppered with questions about Victor Wembanyama. We'll get to those in a little bit in a second, though. But Smitty, I got to tell the proud people about our sponsor of today's show, Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in the game. I know my guy Jake Rietma, host of Dolphins Today, Dolphins Now, Dolphins Today, is a big Prize Picks guy, and you should become a big Prize Picks person if you enjoy playing daily fantasy sports. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS, and Prize Picks going to hook you guys up with a $100 match of your first deposit. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. How easy? All you do is you create a lineup of 2+ players, and you just choose more or less on their projected stat line. I went with a lineup that features tonight's game and tonight's game only. Mitchell Robinson is the best offensive rebounder in the NBA. He has more offensive rebounds than 3 teams have offensive rebounds. So I'm going to go with more on his points, rebounds, and assists tonight. I don't think Wemby's going to be able to keep him off the glass. I also feel like it's an RJ Barrett type of night. I have the more on his points, rebounds, and assists. I think Jalen Brunson gets back to it. I'm going to go more on his 23.5 points. And just because it's the Spurs, I'm going with less than Victor Wembanyama's fantasy points tonight, which come in at 38.0. You can roll with my picks, fade my picks. Just do it and play Prize Picks at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Link is in the chat down below. As I want to bring on my guy Jake Rietma in the building. Let's go, Jake Rietma.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. Wake up, baby. Wake up. Fuck the Spurs. Let's go.
I freaking love Jake Rietma. He is absolute legend. Jake Rietma. Can I get the JRs in the chat? JR Smith?
Spam that, baby.
He's the best JR in New York.
Boom, boom, coming at you.
Get the JRs in the chat for my guy Jake Rietma. Shout out to Will. Shout out to JR from New York. Niall. Reeps, I'll see you tomorrow, brother. Let's ride. An absolute legend. That's my guy. Shout out to William Burton. Lennox. Everybody getting the JRs in the chat. You gotta love that. Bax Cruz says, where's the Knicks jersey at? I've got a couple of Knicks jerseys hanging up in the dressing room. Could go put those on. Maybe we make a deal for those or something like that. We do got a little bit of a super chat menu.
Got a couple deals for the kids.
We got a little super chat menu on deck for all of the real ones out there. You guys know we like to inform, we like to entertain, and we like to party as we watch these New York Knicks play basketball. As always, if you want a super chat to support the show, it would mean a lot to us. It goes a long, long way. This money doesn't go in my pocket. It doesn't go in Smitty's pocket. It goes back into the channel, which means you're going to get more producers. You're going to get more content, and we're going to be able to continue to go live for every game this season. Every super chat. It helps us expand studio space. When I got hired in January 2021, we had just 2 studios. It is almost January 2024, and I think we're up to 9 studios? 10 studios. So we have 5 extra studios here at Chat Sports in less than 3 years, and it's a huge credit to a lot of real ones that watch this channel. William Burton says duck race tonight. We only do duck races on Knicks Now on Friday night. That's our deal for Friday night Knicks, William Burton. So next time the Knicks play on Friday night, we got a duck race, and I think we got to raise the stakes a little bit so it becomes a little bit more enticing. But every super chat tonight, we'll give you a shout out. We'll pop it up on screen. $10 super chat. We're stepping foot into the Patron zone. Every $50 super chat we get, we'll do a beer shotgun. I'm going to do this, though. If we can just get to $50 in super chats before the game starts, if we just get to 50, I'm going to shotgun race Smitty. That means 5 10s, 10 5s, 25 2s, 50 1s. If we just get to $50 before the stream starts, I'm smoking Smitty in a beer shotgun race.
Smoking?
I'm smoking him.
Oh, now he's talking crazy. So somebody better get this, a group, a legion of you better get this done so I can whoop Marsh's ass on stream.
And if we get to 500 in super chats tonight, it's going to be a beer boot race. That's what I'm declaring a beer boot race.
Beer boot race if we get to 500 tonight. And listen.
EC says he wants to see.
We're trying to get it going now.
A beer shotgun race. Shout out to my guy EC coming in with a $10 super chat. Oh, Isaac Petey, my brother from another mother, $20 super chat. Can we get the Petey's in the chat? Can we get the Petey's in the chat? I want to see 216 Petey's in the chat, as my guy is the absolute definition of a real one. We got Petey here. We got Juice here. If you know, you know. He says, love you, buddy. Love seeing you have fun on here. Proud of you, man. We done came a long way. Real one. Shout out to my guy, Petey. I've known him since, I was probably 14 years old. Sophomore class in chemistry. We were not good students.
I was going to say, I can't imagine you were doing the most, studious acts in chemistry class.
I don't know how the high schools are in New York, but in your science classrooms, do they have like the tables with the sinks in them?
Oh, yeah.
That's where the bad shit happens.
Bad news with those sinks.
We were sink hanger-outers in the chemistry classroom.
Did anybody ever pull the shower thing?
No, we never pulled the shower thing, but I will say there was some things that got rolled up in that class. Not by me, but by other people. That's all. No, we don't need to tell them about Mr. King. Another teacher, the next year, Mr. King, he didn't like me very much. His loss. Shout out to Petey, though.
Shout out to Petey. Get those Petey's in the chat.
I got a shot at tequila for my guy, as always. Petey, I'll see you soon, brother.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
golden, pony boy. EC coming in with a $10 super chat. Shout out to my guy, EC, who says, let's go Knicks. Shout out to EC.
Let's go Knicks!
Shout out. Let's go. EC, Petey, we're stepping foot into the zone. Let's go. Maya's World's in the chat saying PD. Shout out to Maya's World, a chat sports goat. And then my guy Anthony coming in with 3. Do you know how to say that last name?
3-point goal. Carmelo Anthony Dummer with a 20. What's up, my guy?
Let's go, Knicks. Let's get it tonight, fellas. Sup, Marsh? And Seeps. No Seeps. We got Smitty tonight. I know. You kind of look alike a little bit. But
a little bit. We got a little bit of the thing going on.
Shout out to Smitty on the top deck. Getting everything handled.
Hey,
well, you know
not
what?
without a few road bumps, but we get there.
Hey.
Plane lands, plane gets up.
Plane goes up, plane comes down. Shout out to Anthony. I'm setting back foot into the Patron zone.
Yeah. We're going to have to step back into a beer shotgun race shortly.
We are. We're going to get a beer shotgun race because
3-point goal.
Seal Pasito. Shout out to my guy, Seal Pasito, an absolute legend.
Let's go.
And then 3-point
goal. William Burton.
Shout out to William Burton.
Oh, my God.
And then he's back again on fire.
3-point goal. Seal Pasito. Knocking it down from distance.
Holy shit. Seal Pasito. You guys are the best. Yo, you know what's missing this year? Bring back the board. I'm working on it. So last year we had a board where it had a Knicks Now logo and it said Knicks Real One. And it was our Hall of Fame. We would write people's names on it. Who's the New York rapper that Lloyd Banks' name was on there?
Lloyd Banks, yeah.
Because he's a big Knicks
He's a real
Now.
one, I've heard.
He's a real one. Knicks Now guy sending a $50 super chat to get on the board. We've got something cooked up. It's coming. It's got to be created. But Seal Pasito, we're going to have something a little bit different this year than the board. But I think you guys are going to like this one a little bit more. I told the bosses last week we need it. I'll message them tomorrow morning to see if they're going to put some freaking juice into that and get it done.
Yeah.
CPJ says, oh, word? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's run through the quick graphics. Let's just do all 3 photos and then the quotes for Mitchell Robinson. And then we're going to knock down a quick shotgun race. And then my guy, William Burton, comes in with a $20 super chat. 3-point goal. William Burton.
I love that guy, man.
Oh, dude, he is the best in the business.
He's the best in the business.
Shout out to all you guys. Let's go.
Nothing like a little Carmelo Anthony.
Let's freaking go. CPJ says, can't wait to see it. I can't wait for you guys to see it as well, man. I think it's going to be pretty cool has a little bit more of a basketball feel to it. And then, some lucky real one is going to get it at the end of the year. You just popped me off screen for this one. I just want to quickly take a look at both teams' just raw numbers before we head into tonight's game, as the Knicks will be hosting the San Antonio Spurs. You look at the type of team that San Antonio is. Obviously, they're a young club, but they do some things pretty well. Right now, they're averaging the 14th most points in the league compared to the Knicks, the 29th most points. They are one of the worst rebounding teams in the NBA, 28th, while the Knicks are second. And then you see the San Antonio Spurs, they also move the ball really, really well. You look at the grand scheme of things for them. Their leading scorer, Victor Wembanyama, leading rebounder, Wembanyama, assist, Tyus Jones, steals Wembanyama, blocks Wembanyama. He is their entire team. You look at the Knicks, you got Jalen Brunson leading the way, 22 points, Mitchell Robinson leading at rebounds, Julius Randle with assists, and then you talk about steals and blocks. It's both the blockness monster. Smitty, we got some quotes from Mitchell Robinson real quick. Asked about what it's going to be like facing Victor Wembanyama. He says, I'm going to play him just like he's one of those like Kristaps Porzingis kind of players. Who else plays like that? Bol. Just got to mix them two together. I kind of got a feel for how it should go. I'm not really worried about the tallness, bro. Just go out there and play hard. Look, forward to guarding anybody. That's what this league is about. You've got to guard good players, bad players. It is what it is. He's going to be on the perimeter a lot, so I just got to be able to move my feet. He's been asked a lot about how he's going to guard Victor Wembanyama, and we're going to find out as we are underway here at Madison Square Garden. Wemby's going to start us off with a three. That's off the mark. As Smitty, the Knicks are wearing kind of their throwback 90s blue jerseys with the black trim, as Randall's going to drive, and his layup is blocked.
I love the black trim, I will say.
I don't like the New York across the chest.
Like every city jersey, they just tried to do too much.
But like from this view on ESPN, they look great.
It looks awesome.
They look good. All righty, Knicks have the rock. Grimes throws it in the corner to Brunson. They're going to have Jeremy Sohan guarding him. He's a really good defender. Brunson gets into the lane, kicks it out. Wide open three. R.J. Barrett. Good. R.J. Barrett knocks in the first tray ball of the night. Let's go. As the Spurs are going to be working it around, here comes a post-up. Victor Wembanyama on Mitchell Robinson. He's going to face him up. Just takes a little fall away. Jay airballed. Robinson may have got a piece of that. Julius will bring it up. He'll kick it to RJ. RJ sizing up his man. Dribble handoff to Grimes. He gets going downhill and lays it up and in. Quentin Grimes lays it up and extends the lead to 5. Sohan is kind of their point guard here. He brings it up a lot for them. He'll get them started in their sets, but he's not really a skilled offensive player, as Kellen Johnson wanted that one. He's going to get it to Zach Collins at the top of the key. Kicks it out. Wemby, 3, his second one of the night, off the mark. Rebound by Randall, who kicks it up to head to Barrett. Barrett's going to get going downhill. Kicks it out to Grimes for 3. Good! Quentin Grimes knocks down the 3 off the feed from R.J. Barrett. And Greg Popovich needs a timeout.
They need a timeout.
Get the QGs in the chat. Let's go. Knicks come out hot, Smitty.
They're hot. And look, and guess who's getting touches? QG. Get those QGs in the chats right now. Let's go.
I love how Randall's grabbed a couple of these rebounds, Smitty, and he just kicks it up right ahead. I don't need Randall to always just bring the ball up slowly. These Knicks can get out in transition. We know RJ can get out and run. We know that Brunson can push it. Josh Hart can push it. Obviously, Quentin Grimes can push it quickly. DiVincenzo. There's a lot of players on the Knicks that excel in that fast break type of offense. Tibbs always says to start the year, Smitty, we're going to play faster this year. They never do it. Hopefully this is the year.
Listen, Julius Randle's a decent passer. Like he's like, get the rebound, ball above the head, shove it up there, get a good outlet going, and get out in transition. It's very simple, but he gets that tunnel vision sometimes, grabs the rebound, puts the ball on the floor, and then the Knicks offense is slowed up.
What do they say in football and basketball? The ball can move faster than any man alive.
Absolutely can.
So let's see that a little bit more. We did get to $50 in super chats. So Smitty and I, we're going to knock down a beer shotgun race. How about that? Oh, beer shotgun race. If you want to go grab one, I could use this tool to get it started. While Smitty is gone, though, just like Michael Vasquez in the chat says, like the video, people, over 400 people watching and only 80 likes. Can we get up to 200 likes? If we get up to 200 likes, Smitty and I are both going to have to take a tequila shot after we finish the shotgun race. We'll race, and then you got to finish the shot, and that'll be the end of the race. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up icon. We got 400 people watching. 100 people have only hit the thumbs up. Already 1,000 people have tuned in tonight. The easiest way to support the channel is by hitting that thumbs up icon. It goes a long, long way. So if you could, we'd appreciate it. My man CPJ says, yo, Marshall, have y'all talked about doing the video call-ins again, or is that dead? We've talked about it. We're just looking for somewhat more of a efficient style to do it, because we kind of had to rig it to do it. Like, we were calling people on Instagram, and then we were going that through a laptop, then that through a laptop. But yes, I want call-ins and stuff like that to be a part of this show. We're just trying to work on the best way to do it, CPJ. So stick with us, because you guys know I love chopping it up with you guys about everything New York Knicks. I have not forgotten about that. I want to get it going. Just have to come up with a better solution to do so. We've talked about setting up a Chat Sports Knicks Now number, so we're definitely thinking about it. Yeah. Shout out to the real ones, $100 in super chats.
Yes,
if we get to 150, we'll do another one. F it. Let's ride. Woo! Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Let's go, Knicks. I say, go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go! We are the New York Knicks. Here. All righty, back to action after the TV timeout. Knicks up by 8 with 10 minutes to go in the first. The Spurs are one of the top teams in the NBA when it comes to assists per night. They're going to move that ball around like they are right now, but that's going to be a missed baby hook shot from Keldon Johnson. Here come the Knicks. Brunson brings it up that right wing. He's got a big on him. He's sizing him up, shaking, baking, and then he'll kick it. Randall throws it right back to Brunson. Brunson versus Wemby, drives by him, kicks it out. Randall, 3! Good! Julius Randall knocks down the 3 off the dish from the point guard, Jalen Brunson. Smitty, all I want my point guard to do is make other people better. I know he can go get that 18-foot jumper whenever he wants. Get others involved. He's doing that so far. Spurs trying to answer quickly. That's going to be a missed 18-footer. And Robinson grabs the rebound over Wemby. He kicks it up to Brunson. Knicks have numbers. Brunson yanks. Oh, but Julius Randle comes up with the offensive board thanks to Quentin Grimes. Clock, 10 seconds to go. Knicks have plenty of time here. Randle one-on-one versus Keldon Johnson. Gets a screen, attacks Zach Collins. Left-hand layup, up and in. Julius Randle. He's heating up in this first quarter. Had his best game of the season on Tuesday or Monday, and he looks good again tonight. Let's go, Knicks. Up 13-0. The Spurs can't buy a bucket. Sohan has it up top. He's going to spin into the lane. Randall's right there, got a hand on it, but they're going to call a foul. Going to call a foul on Julius. It'll be Spurs ball side out of bounds. As we did get a $5 super chat from my guy, Keith Walker. Can we get the KJs in the chat? Can we get the KJs in the chat? Shout out to Keith Walker, $5 super chat. My guy, we appreciate you, Brody. Thanks for being a real one. I'm going to smoke you on Madden tonight. Let's ride. Yeah, he sucks at Madden so bad. He's so bad at Madden. He is so bad. I'm going to cook him tonight. Let's ride. The Spurs do get their first bucket of the game. And then I think just Julius turned that one over. It was actually a dumb pass by Quentin Grimes. He throws it into the backcourt to Randall as he hasn't crossed half court just yet. Wembanyama is going to drive on Robinson, and then he flops, and they give him the call. That's one thing I think Wemby's going to get a lot of, Smitty.
I was just going to say it.
Because he doesn't have a strong core, has no strong base. He gets knocked off his spot easy, and he's going to get a lot of fouls that a lot of big men don't usually get.
Well, and let's not act like he's not being marketed as the next face of the league.
Yes.
He's going to get those star calls in his rookie season alone. And it only is going to get worse as time goes on.
Keith Walker says beat him in the divisional round to win the Super Bowl last year. Yes, Keith Walker did win the Super Bowl the last year, and then Juice Balawan won it the year before that. But some guy named Marshall Green won the 7 Super Bowls prior in a row. It was weird.
A row?
I won 7 in a row on their ass. And they're parading around that they each won one.
Did they start downloading ebooks and shit to try to beat you?
Keith Walker definitely looks up YouTube plays for Madden. Spurs go 2-2 from the line. Knicks move the ball up quickly. RJ has it in the corner. He's guarded by Wemby. He's going to go to the rack. Nice drop-off pass to Robinson. He's doubled. Throws it to Barrett. Barrett to Grimes. But they're going to call a foul on Collins. He reached in on Robinson. Knicks will have it side out of bounds with 14 seconds to go.
Knicks starting out hot tonight. I mean, 13-4 is about as good of a start as you could ask for.
Johnson, yes, Smitty and Rolly actually went to college together. They hosted a radio show together.
Yeah, we went to the Super Bowl together. It was kind of ridiculous.
Randall has it up top. Shot clock is bleeding. He'll step back. 18-footer. That's off the mark. Rebound by the Spurs.
Who do you got tonight? Type those Ks for the Knicks. I don't want to see any Spurs. Do Spurs fans even exist?
As Sohan gets a little jump ball opportunity from Wemby, but he pushed Brunson on that. Refs don't call it. Lead cut from 13 to 7 over the last couple of minutes. Brunson's going to bring it up. Sohan picking him up full court. Brunson throws it in the corner to Barrett. Barrett thought about it. Wemby was right there, though. Brunson now has it. 10 on the shot clock. Here comes a screen from Mitchell Robinson. He's going to cross over. Throws an alley-oop to Robinson and throws it down. Jalen Brunson with 2 early assists for the Knicks. He sets up the big fella. And Mitchie, no snitchy, does the rest.
It's almost like the Knicks succeed when the point guard plays the position.
It's almost like they watch this show because they are doing everything I said they should be doing from yesterday or Monday.
Marshall knows ball.
Collins, he's going to line up a right wing 3. That's nothing but glass. Rebound by Grimes. Here comes R.J. Barrett. He'll yank on the transition 3. Up and in off the rim. R.J. Barrett from downtown.
Go New York, go New York, go!
Let's go. Knicks up 18-6. Sohan's going to drive. He'll throw it into the corner. Branham, pump fake, drive, floater, good. He's one of my favorite players coming out of that 2022 draft class.
Malachi.
Out of Ohio State, he's a bucket. Brunson's going to try to answer quickly. He's fouled. Can't get the bucket to fall, but he's got 2 free throws coming up.
This is good for me. I got Jalen Brunson in my prize picks. More than 23.5 points.
I did as well.
Yeah.
I wish I would have done the points and assists because this feels like a game he may try to get others involved, and I kind of like that.
I know.
You can go get that jumper he just got and draw that foul whenever you want.
Look at this guy.
As Brunson's first free throw is up and in. He somewhat struggled from the foul line this year, but he gets that one to fall. Johnson Hughes is rooting for Spurs from Churro Central, San Antonio.
Churro Central is crazy.
The best troll in the game. Shout out to Johnson U. Let's ride. He's freaking hilarious. Jalen Brunson knocked down the first free throw. Second free throw is up and in. Knicks extend the lead to 12. Smitty, this is the best they've looked to start the season.
A welcome surprise. Hitting some free throws, moving the ball around. We're working on defense. This is a brand new Knicks.
That second half against the Clippers bleeding over into tonight. As Chetty Osman, new member of the Spurs, will get it to Collins. Collins, right-hand hook shot, gets it over Mitchell Robinson. Just let him get that one in a little bit too deep. Cuts the lead to 10. 6 minutes to go. Starters remain on the floor for New York. Randall's going to drive in the air, hangs, throws it out to Brunson. Brunson now gets to the lane. His left-hand layup is good. Jalen Brunson has struggled around the rim, has not found the touch this year, but it looks to be coming along as he had a nice little flick of the wrist to kiss that one off the glass.
Look at him flicking that wrist.
Johnson's going to try to answer. Brunson slides in to take a charge, and he does. Brunson gets it done on the offensive end, takes a charge on the defensive end. That's my point guard right there. Jalen Brunson making winning basketball plays here early at the Mecca. Get those JPs in the chat. All I want my point guard to do is win. Just take care of the ball, get others involved, and be efficient around the rim and at the foul line. He's doing that to start this game. Gotta love it. Get those JBs in the chat. Knicks up by 12, 5:30 to go. Brunson will bring it up. He'll drop it off to Josh Hart, who is checked in for R.J. Barrett. Hart, Grimes, Randall, Robinson, Brunson. Hart has it on the right wing. He'll throw an alley-oop to Robinson, who almost threw it down, but he jumped from the dotted line, misses the stuff, and then it's going to be a turnover by the Spurs in transition. Knicks basketball.
Mitchell Robinson almost committed murder.
Smitty, there have been 3 lobs already thrown to Mitchell Robinson. If you don't think that that was a talking point leading up to this game, you're just wrong. They are clearly trying to get him the ball more on these rolls.
I love that.
They should.
You want the Knicks to beat the Spurs, keep this lead up, like the video. Get it going.
Brunson has it on the right wing. Going to take a step back, deep 2. Don't love that shot. We've talked about it. Get others involved. Look for your offense secondary. Jalen Brunson can get an 18-foot step back whenever he wants. It resulted in a corner 3 for San Antonio. Missed. Here comes Josh Hart and the boys on the fast break. Hart with a dumb pass to Randall.
That was dumb.
Tried to feed the trailer right there, but it's going to be batted out of bounds by Jones. What's his name? I know it's Tyus' little brother.
Trey.
Trey Jones?
Yep. Duke Legends.
Yeah. I just don't love Jalen Brunson coming down, not passing the ball, and jacking up an 18-footer. Like, you can get that shot whenever, my brother.
Whenever you want. And honestly, the one he took, like, you're going to take a step back deep 2. Why not just make it a 3?
And why shoot it in the first 5 seconds of the shot clock?
That's not the Knicks game.
As Grimes is checked in for quickly, Brunson has it up top, up midcourt, going to get a screen from Robinson. He'll reject it. Now he's going to drive on Jones. Has him on his hip pocket. He'll fall away, 15-footer, in and out. Offensive rebound, though, by Julius, who has it on the block. Going to take his time, reset, one time on the ground, throws it cross court. Open, 3, quickly. No. Offensive rebound, tipped up and in, though. Mitchell Robinson there to clean up the trash. He's been active tonight and showing on the big stage why he's the best offensive rebounder in the National Basketball Association. Is that Vassell? He'll take a 16-footer, right wing, no good. Rebound by Robinson. He'll kick it up ahead to Julius. He's got Chetty Osman on him. Randall, Osman. Going to try to take him, but Osman plays good defense, cuts it off, gets it to Brunson. Brunson with a wide open lane, tries a crazy drop pass to Robinson, and he's fouled. Jalen is definitely looking to find Mitchell Robinson a little bit more, and I like that. I feel like someone whispered into Jalen's ear, feed the big fella if he's going to average 20%. Smitty, Mitchell Robinson, when he is on the floor, is having an offensive rebound rate of 21. He is rebounding 1 out of every 5 misses for the Knicks.
That's actually ridiculous.
It is the #1 offensive rebound rate of all time. If he continues this pace, he will break Dennis Rodman's record of 1994.
Wow.
It's incredible what Mitchell Robinson is doing this year. And on the defensive glass, he's never been a great defensive rebounder, but he's averaging 12.5 so far this year. And he tried to bank in that free throw.
That was wild.
Yeah, that will not fall. We got 574 people watching. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up icon. Once we get to 200 likes, we're going to step foot into the Patron zone. CPJ is 100% right. He says he has more offensive rebounds than some teams. He has more offensive rebounds by himself than 3 teams in the NBA, CPJ. It is redonkulous. Did he make that second one? Robinson makes the second, extends the lead to 15, as Vassell will have it up top. He'll pull up, 17-footer off the rim, no good. It's going to go out of bounds, off the Spurs. Knicks ball going the other way.
I'm not going to lie, I just noticed it. Having the Kim Kardashian skims on the court is wild.
Is it?
It's not painted on there. It's like the computer, it's like the TV only.
They're the official underwear sponsor of the NBA.
Yeah, I saw that a few days ago. That's nuts.
So that's probably all ESPN games they're going to have that.
That's crazy.
Because I haven't seen that once for MSG.
Yeah.
Quickly, Randall, Brunson, Hart. Hartstein now in the game for Mitch, as Brunson will have it. Left wing, he's one-on-one with Johnson, but they're going to post up Randall on Vassell. Vassell's a good defender, but he doesn't necessarily have the size to guard Randall, as he's going to back him down, splits the double team, goes up for a layup, ball goes out of bounds. Randall wants the foul. He doesn't get it. But the ball will stick here. Knicks will have 2 seconds to get a shot off as they'll throw it in for the baseline. Randall was whacked there.
I'm not going to lie. It was on 2 smaller defenders, but that was probably the best post move I've seen Julius Randle do all season.
Little spinning drop step. Brunson's going to have to jack it. He doesn't know the shot clock, turns it over. Like, bro, we had 2 seconds, and off the feed from the inbound, he tried to take a step back 3. I think he felt Wemby a little bit right there. 17 likes away from 200 likes. Please hit that thumbs up icon. If you're in the live chat, just back out of the live chat. Tap the thumbs up. It means a lot to us. And it means a lot to YouTube and how well we do. Osman will have it in the corner. He'll throw it in. Now it's going to be a dribble handoff to Vassell. He'll take another deep 2. That one's good. He's a really talented scorer, can play defense, and he's one of the highest paid young players in the league now.
Yeah, Cassell's a good player. Does the right thing.
Where did he go?
Oh.
Why do I want to say also Ohio State? No, that's not.
No.
Right. As Randall has it one-on-one versus Vassell. He's going to post him up. 5 on the shot clock. Back to the basket. Spins middle. Pump fake. That time he gets the foul. Julius will go to the line for 2.
Florida State.
Florida State. That makes sense.
I was thinking Boston College. Same colors. That's why I got mixed up there.
Julius says, I should have got the foul the play before, as he kind of just cussed at the ref and said the F word. He will go to the line for 2 here, and we're also going to go to a TV timeout. While we do so, yeah, good shit. Let's go and tell you guys about our proud sponsor of today's show, Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Get started playing the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in the world, in North America, excuse me. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. How easy? You just create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on their projected stat line. The lineup that I went with tonight features the Knicks and the Spurs. I'm going to go with more points, rebounds, and assists for Mitchell Robinson. I thought he was going to dominate this game on the glass. The Spurs are the 2nd worst rebounding team in the league. Mitchie No Snitchy is going to dominate. I also took more on points, rebounds, and assists for R.J. Barrett. I feel like it was an R.J. game. I also have Jalen Brunson getting back on track. I'm going to go with more points for him. And I'm going to go with less fantasy points for Victor Wembanyama. If you like the NFL, Prize Picks also has NFL options, and you can cross-play, cross-platform NFL and NBA. The link is prizepicks.com/CLNS, and it's clickable in the comments and description of today's video. Do a little sub push. We got 580 people watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We're more than halfway to 29,000 subs, trying to get there tonight potentially, as my guy Tamar Bowles is in the building. What up, Tamar? What up, Brody? If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get this number up a little bit. We could potentially get to 29,000 subs tonight. If you are subscribed, can you type me in the comment section and I'll give you a shout out?
Yes, sir. I think we can hit the 29,000 tonight.
I know we could pick up 440 subs. I know that we have 591 people watching right now. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that 100 of you are not subscribed.
Yeah, I was even going to say more.
So if you could, just hit the subscribe button if you're looking for free Knicks content every day. Look, there's a lot of watch parties for the Knicks that are popping around. That wasn't the case last year when we were the only channel doing it. I'll tell you this much. Nobody's going to do it better than we do. I'm going to have more passion and more energy than any other Knicks watch party or watch along on YouTube. That's my promise to you guys. So subscribe to the channel, free Knicks content every single day. Jennings, says get to 30,000. We're trying.
We're on the track.
We're trying to get there.
It's up to you guys. OG saying me in the chat. Shout out to OG.
You want to give some shout outs real quick to the people that said me, Smitty?
Of course. We got BSG Productions saying me. What up, BSG? OG saying me. Will with 2 eyes saying sub for Knicks dubs. Imani Jennings just subscribed, like you said. Here we go. Rich Rob. What up, Rich Rob? One of the many double R's of Knicks Now. All right.
Charlie C. What's up, brother?
Anthony saying, oh, me. Anthony super chatted before. He's a big help to the channel. Mark K saying me. We got David Noel saying I just subbed. Shout out to David. Malcolm McBride saying me. Charlie C. Bobby Peters as we are back in action here in the Garden.
As Randall is going to miss his first free throw. What up, Jay Nice?
I guess that gives me more time to give out shout outs. Who else is subscribed? Ray NYC saying, yo, salute. Yeah.
I'm with you, OG. Look, I respect all the people that are doing it. You can't run in the lane that we paved.
Jay Neese said, sup, Mr. Sugarland.
Richmond. We're Richmond boys. Sugarland, just the city that everybody knows. But yeah, Richmond.
Terrence Myers, Ty Johnson, shout out to you guys as well. They're typing me in the chat.
As Julius Randle's going to steal it from Victor Wembanyama, and then he's going to throw it into the corner to Quickly. Now the Knicks will have to reset. Randle just kind of stole that from Wemby. Now Quickly drives, kicks, DiVincenzo, 3, good! Dante DiVincenzo the big ragu. That's right.
Woo!
Knicks up big here, 2 minutes to go, as Vassell is going to Jones will pump fake. He's going to kick it to Sohan. Sohan's got it on the right wing. He's going to take a little baby jumper inside the paint. No good. But Wembanyama with the rebound, then it's poked away. Sohan has it. He'll throw it in the corner to Jones. Jones will drive. His floater will be good. Can't let them have extra possessions. You know Wemby's going to attack that glass. Just put a body on a body and box out. 90 seconds to go in this first quarter as the 5 on the floor for the Knicks includes DiVincenzo, Hart, Hartenstein, Quickly, and Randall. Quickly has it up top. Going to get a screen from Hartenstein. He'll use it twice. Snake dribble to the right. Buys time and space. Knocks down the 18-footer quickly off the bounce. Adds 2 more to the score. Here comes Jones for San Antonio. He'll pick up his dribble. They're going to try to post up Sohan. He'll kick it out. Chetty, Osman, 3. No good. Rebound by DiVincenzo as we've got 60 seconds to go. Dante will bring it up. He'll get it to Hart. They're trying to post up Randall on Osman. They don't have to do that. Just keep moving the ball. Quickly now has it, and they're going to go right back to Randall here with a pick and roll featuring Quickly. Quickly, Osman, one-on-one. Now he's in the corner. He'll take a step back 3. Quickly. Don't love that offensive possession. Only people that touched it were Quickly and Randall. But Josh Hart is going to intercept the pass, and here come the Knicks in transition. Randall has it on the right wing. He's going to get going downhill. He'll throw it in the corner to Hart, and now they'll reset. 15 on the shot clock. Randall, left wing, ball batted out of bounds by Wemby. They'll stay here, though. Knicks have 12 to shoot on the inbound. Yeah, I want everyone to grade the Knicks uniforms tonight. How about that? Grade, you want to make that the new live poll, Smitty? Let's do that. Grade the Knicks new uniforms that they're wearing tonight. It'll be the live poll coming up in a second. RJ checks in for the Knicks for Randall. Now it's RJ, Hart, Quickly, Hartenstein, and DiVincenzo. A little small ball here for the Knicks as Josh Hart has it. Left wing, he's going to drive on Osman. Jump stop blocked by Wembanyama. Here comes Sohan and the Spurs as Jones will lay it up and in and cut that lead to 15. Shot clock is turned off. We got 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Quickly, we'll have it up top. Going to get a screen from Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. We'll drop pass. Hartenstein will power dribble, jump stop, hook shot over Wemby. 17, the Knicks are up by. That's going to be a deep 3 from Vassell. No good. No good as the Knicks will end the first quarter up 33 to 16. As my guy Johnny Blaze is in the building. What up, Johnny Blaze? Appreciate you stopping by, brother. My guy, my guy. And then Eric Drumpf comes in with a $20 super chat. Smitty, hit it.
3-point goal! Eric Drumpf!
That's legendary. That is absolute legendary.
I've been to enough games in the Garden where I've heard the guy.
I didn't know that he did other events at MSG.
Yeah. He works for MSG. He doesn't even work for the Knicks.
Really? So that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't think he does like Rangers because they don't really have a PA announcer, but he's there for most college basketball games that I've seen.
Do you think those are recordings or he does it live every time?
Oh, he does it live every time. He's got to be there.
No soundboard?
Oh, like the every
point.
Knicks game, he's got a soundboard? No,
Yeah.
I think it's real every time.
Love that. Love that from the kid. Eric D sending a $20 super chat. So we're going to take steps into the Patron zone. Shout out to Eric D. Every $20
$10 more dollars away from another beer shotgun race.
We are $10 more away via super chats from another beer shotgun race between myself and producer Smitty. Let's ride. Ty Johnson says, I like the bang, though. There's not many better calls than Mike Breen's bang. I'm going to be honest with you. I may be biased.
We're talking about different. This is not apples to apples here. We're talking about different types of announcers. PA announcers. The ones you hear in the arena.
Yep. Shout out to my guy, Eric. 210 in the house, but not a Sperms fan. Let's go. Man says sperms. He said sperms instead of.
Oh, no.
Was that on purpose?
I don't think it autocorrects to sperm. Oh, man.
Eric, that is freaking hilarious. That is hilarious. Let's get this in the chat. Grade the Knicks uniforms tonight.
The live poll only gives me 4 options, so I can only go A, B, C, D. If you think they're that bad, let us know in the chat.
I think they're They're A's. They're
think they're A's for what they are.
yeah.
I think you gotta judge them based on the rest of the city uniforms. Maybe
They're an upper echelon city jersey.
definitely.
If they just had the classic New York right here, like
Yeah.
they do on the '90s, black with the blue with the black. Yeah, Tamar Marv's a spectacular move. Marv Albert, yes.
Oh.
Marv
Yes!
How does he do it?
Yes. And then you got
Jalen
Kenny
Brunson,
Albert.
3, yes.
Yes. Or you got Kevin Harlan. Good.
As Smitty, we've got another one.
Uh-oh! 3-point goal! Peter Guyan!
Win, Peter Win.
Peter Wen.
Peter
Win!
Shout out to Peter Win with the $50 super chat. Bang! Get the Peters in the chat.
Get those Peters!
Get the Peters in the chat. Peter Win.
My bad on the butchering of that name.
I'm fucking dead. All righty, we're going to start this second quarter. San Antonio will start with it as Hartenstein steals it away from Wemby. Knicks have the ball in transition. It's a 4-on-3. Quickly to Hart. Hart is fouled on the pass. Knicks ball will stay here.
Wemby might stink.
I mean, Hartenstein, it's hard to score on that guy. And Mitchie.
Yeah.
Mitchie no snitchy.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I always hear people say it. Mitchie no snitchy.
It's a fabricated nickname. I love it.
On the video I did yesterday, he did it.
That's
Someone commented, Mitchie no snitchy.
That's funny.
We're going to do a beer shotgun race for my guy Peter Wynn coming up at the next TV timeout. As Hartenstein's going to drive top of the key. He'll take a contested layup off the mark, rebounded by Wemby. Here come the Spurs. As that's going to be out of bounds.
What an idiot.
Why am I blanking on how to say his name? Branham?
Malachi Branham.
Malachi Branham just dropped that. 5 for the Knicks is still quickly DiVincenzo, Hartenstein, Hart, and Barrett. Real small ball lineup for Tibbs, and I love that. Quickly gets into the lane, picks up his dribble. Nice cutting pass to Barrett, who knocks in the little 6-foot sky arc floater. R.J. Barrett looks good.
It's almost like moving without the basketball results in good results.
Doug McDermott is checked in for San Antonio. Wembanyama has it up top. He's trying to sauce up Hartenstein. A little steal attempt there from Barrett. Forces the pass. Sohan, corner 3, good. If he's making corner 3s, that's all right. You keep making him take those. He's not going to do that often. Hartenstein trying to initiate the offense. Top of the key. He'll hand it off to Barrett. Ball's tied up with Sohan, and they're going to call a little bit of jump ball as there's a couple people pushing as they go to the ground. Sohan is extremely aggressive defender, Smitty.
He's got that really long wingspan. I mean, look at it. He's lengthy as hell. Yeah, he gets in your face, and that's how he makes his money, man. Defensive end.
People are saying Cody Glock coined the name Mitchie No Snitchy. Well, shout out to Cody Glock. I've heard 1,000 people say it before. But Cody Glock, you get the credit, my man.
Who is Cody Glock?
They're saying he's a Knicks fan TV caller. That's another Knicks YouTube channel.
Ah.
I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen it on Facebook. I've seen it in my YouTube comments.
I see.
So Cody Glock, he coined a nickname, and it stuck. Good stuff to him. Knicks up 16, 10.5 to go in the half, as RJ is going to have it up top, going to get a screen from Hartenstein. He's going to a little drop-off pass to him. Hartenstein puts the shoulder into him, hooks to the right hand, and lays it up and in. Hartenstein showing off his bag a little bit here early. Will have a chance for 3 points the old-fashioned way.
This is the happiest I've seen you watching sports in like at least a couple weeks.
It's been rough, man. It's been rough. That Jets game was fun until the Giants blew it in the final minute.
Yeah. I didn't bring it up. You did.
As Hartenstein, Smitty, the lefty with the spinning fall away right-hand hook. You don't see that often.
Listen, Celtics fan here. I don't like Isaiah Hartenstein, but I would damn sure like him on my team.
Man, he has been nothing but pluses so far this year. Here we're going to have Collins trying to back down Hart. That's great defense by Hart, but not enough. I don't want to say the word. It starts with an L for Hart there. As quickly he's going to drive into the paint. He'll try to answer quickly and does with the little baby floater to get this lead back up to 19. It's a blowout at MSG, and I'm here for it. Wemby is going to take a deep 2. That's no good. Hart with the big-time rebound over Doug McBuckets. He's going to push the pace, gets it to DiVincenzo. He'll Euro, and then it's blocked by Collins. Here comes Sohan. It's a 3-on-2 for San Antonio. Malachi Brannon just dropped that one, then finds an open. Doug McDermott from 3. That's no good. Rebound by Hart. He'll throw it up ahead to Quickly. I like the Knicks playing fast here. Quickly has it up top. He's going to cross over on McDermott, then bring it back out. He'll get it to Hartenstein. Here comes a screen for R.J. Barrett. Hartenstein using his body to shield the defender. Handoff. DiVincenzo. He'll be long on that three-pointer.
Almost had a wedgie on that one.
A wedgie. As Sohan has it, he'll kick it out. Wide open 3. Wembanyama. Air ball. You know what?
Boy.
This is what Victor Wembanyama gets, because I saw a quote that he wasn't impressed by the Garden.
He's like, it's not as big as I thought. Well, it's not even a big stadium, so no ball, dude.
Dumbass Victor Wembanyama. And then Emmanuel Quickly makes the layup and then goes up to the sideline and daps up Spike Lee. Spike Lee, I think, was wearing the Quickly jersey right there. That's pretty lit.
That is sick.
Spike Lee in the house.
Can I get some F Wembies in the chat right now? He might stink.
What was the quote exactly? Can you read the quote for me that
I'll
Wembanyama
find it
said
quickly.
today about Madison Square Garden?
Victor Wembanyama, when he was talking about playing in MSG, because he said he was excited. He said he was excited to get in there. All right, what did he say about MSG? He goes, it's not that big. Who cares? What are you talking about? It's the Mecca.
What do you mean it's not that big?
Were you looking to be playing in a football stadium tonight? Is that what you were expecting? Maybe you should, read up on the United States before you get here.
Terrence Meyer says you were right about the Jets, Marsh. I don't want to rub it in, but I was 100% right on the stream Monday night about the Jets. They stink. They barely beat the Giants, and the Giants had -9 passing yards. They're both bad teams. It's okay. Victor Wembanyama said the Garden's not as big as I thought it was. What a loser. What do you think what do you think he was playing at? A Big Ten college football?
He goes, quote, it's not as big as I expected, but still, the vibe is here. It will be a tough game, physical, and in front of passionate fans.
Yeah, well,
you didn't totally knock it then, I guess.
Nah, that's enough. That's enough to upset me. Get the F Wembies in the chat.
Get the F Wembies in the chat. He sucks.
Ross says Americans are triggered. Ross, Holland, watch yourself, brother. Watch yourself.
We got a $2 super chat rolling through.
As the Knicks are up 21 early here. Love this from the Knicks. My guy, Second Coming, coming in with a $2 super chat, just says, let's go!
Let's go, Knicks!
Let's go, Knicks. My man. I like it when you like it.
My man. It's so ridiculous.
It's kind of bars, though.
It is kind of sick. Did you see that they released an extended cut under Adonis's name on Apple Music?
It's probably going to go platinum.
It probably will go platinum. He starts struggling as the song gets longer, I will say.
Don't talk to my man like that.
I like it when you like it.
My man. Let's go. We got first thing next TV timeout. Because they got to go to a TV timeout again before half. We got 665 people watching. Can we get a hit on that thumbs up icon? If you could, please hit that thumbs up icon. Once we get up to 350 likes, we're going to enter the Patron zone. I know there's 100 people who have not liked the video because we have 700 people watching and only 255 likes. The math ain't mathin'. I'm going to take this shot of Patron once we get to 350 likes. Let's go. 90 likes away. If you have liked the video, comment me down below, and I'm going to know who the real ones are. Victor Wembanyama, though, Smitty, he has looked awful to start.
He hasn't looked good.
His depth perception must be off because the Garden's not that big.
Yeah, it's not that big. He expected to be in a bigger environment, so the hoop looks a little off to him.
Wembanyama not looking so good early on. Alrighty, back from action. Spurs have the ball up top. Sohan's going to pull up from the right elbow. That mid-range jumper's no good. Ball's batted out of bounds. They're going to say, though, it's going to stick here with the Spurs. 5 for the Knicks is still DiVincenzo, Hartenstein, Quickly, and R.J. Barrett. I like this Barrett at the 4 and Josh Hart at the 3 lineup.
Yeah, I mean, now explain to me why you like RJ at the 4. I'm just curious.
I just feel like they play faster.
Yeah.
And it's not like the Spurs are all 5 players on the floor right now are a threat on offense.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's not like, I mean, their center is Zach Collins and their power forward is Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, so they don't really have the greatest defensive lineup ever out there.
And there's our boy right there in the white shirt. That's him.
Oh, yeah?
That's him, yeah.
That's great.
That's the
three-point goal.
That's him.
He hasn't changed his voice in years.
He shouldn't. He should never change it.
No.
Yeah, I understand that you can't always play small, but against the Spurs team right now, Smitty, that's playing 3 small forwards,
Definitely.
you could do it.
By the way, Yoo-Hoo said Gridiron Gang 88.
88 for life.
88 for life.
If you like Gridiron Gang, you're a real one. Keldon Johnson, pick and roll with Zach Collins. He'll throw a backdoor pass to Doug McDermott. That's good sound Popovich basketball right there from San Antonio. They'll cut the lead to 19 with 8:20 to go. What up, El Don? My guy El Don Puppo, 631 in the chat. What's up, Brody?
Listen, keep hitting that like button. We're about 57 likes away from going to the Patron Zone, so keep hitting that thumbs up icon. Let's go.
As quickly drives baseline, finds a cutting DiVincenzo, but his layup is missed, and Hartenstein cleans it up and knocks down the little layup around the basket. He has 7 points early as the Knicks are up 21. Bax Crew says Wemby's built like a matchstick.
21.
As Hartenstein gets a steal. And then he slows it down. Hartenstein has been everywhere to start this game. RJ will bring it up. He'll line up a 3 off the mark, but it's Hartenstein there with the rebound. Throws it to a cutting Barrett. He'll hang in the air, miss the layup, and then he can't get the offensive board. Love the energy and effort, though, for the Knicks to start. Doug McDermott, right wing 3. Good. One of the best three-point shooters in this league if you let him get good, clean looks. Former Knick, by the way. Once a Knick, always a Knick. As Tom Thibodeau will call a timeout with 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go. We're 44 likes away from 350 likes. If we can get there, after I tell you guys about our proud sponsor, Prize Picks, we're going to go into the Patron Zone. Let's ride. 710 people watching. Hit that thumbs up icon. While we do go to a TV timeout real quick, I want to take the opportunity to tell you guys about our proud sponsor, Prize Picks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. They're going to match your initial deposit up to $100. Prize Picks is the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America, and it is the easiest daily fantasy sports app. It's daily fantasy made easy. How easy? All you do is create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on their stat total. Whatever you think, you just choose more or less. This is the lineup that I rolled with for tonight. I went with more Mitchell Robinson, points, rebounds, and assists. More RJ Barrett, points, rebounds, and assists. More Jalen Brunson, points, and less Victor Wembanyama, fantasy points. I feel good about this one. I feel really good about this one. But if this is going to be a blowout, these two guys may not play all that much. Jalen Brunson hasn't played in like 10 minutes, it feels like, of game time, which is a little bit concerning. But you know what? If you miss a lineup, that's why you use prizepicks.com/CLNS. Gives you a little bit of a buffer room. Gives you a free $100 if you put $100 into your account. Here's the link, prizepicks.com/CLNS. It's also clickable in the comments and description. Let's ride. My man Rich Robinson said, Will Wemby is built like he's not built. He's built like a lowercase L. He needs 100 slices. $2 pizza across the street from the Garden. You ever been there, Smitty?
I love a little $2 pizza.
200 slices, $2 pizza. Dollar slices,
He needs 100 slices, $2 pizzas across the street from the Garden. I don't know. I may have been there.
Do you have a favorite za spot, whether it be?
It's touristy, but I do like Joe's in Manhattan is good. I think John's at Bleecker Street is really good. Shout out to a certain guy who reviews pizzas. That's one of his top of all time. John's at Bleecker Street is really good.
What would you say the differences between those two?
John's at Bleeckers is more so like restaurant style pizza almost. It's more like finely prepared than your Joe's as you're getting your greasy apron type deal pizza. But listen, all New York pizza is fantastic.
It's the best. Whenever I go back to New York, the first thing I want to do is get pizza.
It's the water, man.
It's different, dude.
It's the water. People don't know. That's why the bagels are gas. That's why the pizza's gas. It's the water in the dough.
And then those dirty water dogs.
Those dirty water dogs sitting in there all day, baby. Damn! Sitting in there, and they give you a little snap. You get a little of the water in your cheek when you bite into it. Oh.
If it doesn't snap, I don't want it.
If it doesn't snap, I don't want it. My father would say the same thing.
Rich Rob says, of Two Brothers Pizza, they move around the city like they're on the run from the law.
Sabrett Snapskin. Yo, you know Rich Rob, bro. You know
Are those
about
the
that
ones?
Sabrett.
Are those the ones?
Yeah, that's the ones. It's the blue and yellow umbrellas on top of the cart. Sabrett.
Oh,
Gas.
shit. Here come the Spurs in transition. Jones will drop it off to McDermott. He's going to kick it out to Johnson. He'll get into the lane. Right-hand push shot, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by McDermott. He'll launch a three. He'll miss it.
Spurs
Rebound by
can't hit
Josh
jumpers.
Hart. They can't make a shot, Smitty.
No.
As Brunson checks in, throws it in the corner for DiVincenzo. He'll miss his three. Rebound by Doug. Here come the Spurs. 5 on the court for the Knicks is DiVincenzo, Hart, Robinson, Brunson, and Quickly as Branham will knock down the right wing three. There's always a peanut guy right next to the dirty water dog cart.
Oh, well, you know about Nuts for Nuts. Nuts for Nuts is gas.
As Brunson gets in the lane, he missed the layup. Rebound offensively by Mitchell Robinson, and he's fouled on the putback. Big Mitch will go to the line for 2. Aaron Metz says Chicago has the best pizza.
Imagine thinking so wrongly.
That's like lasagna.
It's literally like you need a fork and knife to eat it.
That's tomato pie.
I don't even know what that is.
That ain't pizza. That ain't pizza.
That ain't good za.
It ain't za.
Like za? You go to the mean streets of New York.
Robinson already has 5 points, 4 rebounds. Going to be at the free throw line. He'll miss the first. Aaron Metz says, I subbed to just say this. That's cool, brother. Nuts for Nuts pose. Endgame says Chicago pizza is like a pie. Yeah, it's a tomato pie. Back says Chicago been hating on New York for a minute. Of course they have. Mitchell Robinson missed the first free throw. Second free throw is good. That's already 2 made free throws tonight for Mitch. I feel like he's taking a little bit of a step there so far this year. Percentage probably doesn't reflect it. I think he just looks a little more confident.
I do see it's probably a little more confident out there.
As Vassell will have it well beyond the three-point line. He'll throw it into the right wing to Johnson. Johnson drives, kicks. Good ball movement for San Antonio. Jones misses the corner 3, but an offensive rebound for San Antonio. Josh Hart didn't box out. No idea. Manuel Quickly in the game still for the Knicks. It's Quickly, Brunson, Robinson, Hart, and DiVincenzo. The 3 Villanova bros with Quickly and Robinson as Quickly gets into the lane, skips across to my Lou, and lays it up and in. Bax Cruz says the chopped cheese is our Philly cheesesteak. Vassell, he'll launch off the catch. That's an air ball. Rebound by Hart. Hart up ahead to Quickly, who drops it off to Brunson. Brunson back to Quickly for 3. Good! Emmanuel Quickly! Right corner 3. Good! Knicks up 19. Let's ride. 5 to go in the half. Vassell with a nice bounce pass to the roller who will smoke the layup. Psych, he made it. Looked like he smoked it, though. We got 4:50 to go. Knicks up by 17. 18 likes away from 350. Once we get there, we're taking a shot at Patron. Quickly and Robinson. They play catch. Quickly gets into the lane. Left-hand scoop layup. Good! Quickly lays it up and in high off the glass.
Get those IQs rolling in the chat. Come on now.
Chop cheese the Aki way.
Let me get a chopped cheese on the corner.
Don't forget the Bev.
Never.
DiVincenzo. He'll drop it off to Brunson. Brunson back to Quickly. He's heating up. Nick should just let him cook. Quickly has it. Right wing gets right back to the line. Missed rebound. Stuffed by Robinson. He's there every time. That was pretty much a lob.
They threw a lob. I don't even know if they'll give him a shot attempt on that one.
He literally saw that it was Robinson by the rim and said, I'm just going to get it up there.
Yep.
Jones, he'll pull up from 13. A little Sean Marion one-arm push shot from 13 gets it to go. 340 likes. If you could, hit that thumbs up icon. Brunson's going to
like
post
button.
up Jones. A little big boy, no little boy, but he misses the 4-foot jumper. DiVincenzo saves it. Behind the back pass. Knicks can reset. Brunson has it short corner, one-on-one versus the big man. He'll jab step, put it on the deck, hesitate, pull back, and then misses again. Brunson still can't find that range tonight.
It's because we picked him on Prize Picks.
Of course we did. That's going to be an open look from McDermott from downtown. He'll knock that one in from Westchester. Big Mitch, the Lobness monster.
I like the Lob Nest Monster. That's a good one.
Over the Blockness monster?
Ooh, yeah. Blockness Monster.
A lot of people refer to him as the Blockness monster.
That's definitely better.
Big bully Mitchell Robinson. T. Porter says those Knicks jerseys could have been way better. Who's designing their uniforms? I just wish they would.
Kith, actually.
That was Kith. I wish they just would have went with the straight ones from the 90s and early
I know.
2000s. Just brought those back. Yeah, McBuckets is going to make shots. We know that. We know that, Rich Rob.
We're aware of who he is.
All righty. We are $10 away from another beer shotgun race.
We'll get it rolling at halftime if you guys make it happen for us.
I want to
$10.
do another beer shotgun race for Smitty.
Because you got your ass kicked last time.
And my team's winning. My teams don't win much this year.
No. So let's get buzzed.
Let's get buzzed. Let's enjoy this game. Get a little competition going. I've been up since 6 a.m. It's been a long day. Been in the car for 2.5 hours today. It's been a long one. I'm ready to kick back and chill with the brus.
Hell yeah.
With the Hemis. With the Hemis. Dak says you have an iron stomach. I train for times like this to drink like that.
That's how it goes.
I used to train like this to rhyme like that. So I had to rhyme like that. That's my guy, OG.
OG.
Can we get the call, Smitty?
We got a 3-point goal. OG.
You do it so good, dude. Shout out to OG, the homie, a legend here. Randall, he'll kick it to Brunson. Brunson, 3, go!
That's good for us.
Jalen Brunson knocks it in from downtown and does the celly.
You just roll up the 3.
That's what he does.
I know. Everybody does it now. It's ridiculous.
Jalen Brunson with the 3. Quick bucket there for San Antonio. Lead stays at 17. Randall has it up top. He'll have the ball stolen. Then he's going to foul. They don't call it. It's Vassell one-on-one. Tried to throw it down. Missed the layup. Good stuff by R.J. Barrett to get back on defense to affect the shot. Knicks in transition. Brunson, corner, 3. Good! Jalen Brunson knocks it down from 3. Back-to-back triples. And the Knicks give up a wide-open dunk to Keldon Johnson.
Regardless, get those JBs rolling in the chat. Let's go.
We need JB to start knocking down shots, and I love what he's doing. Back-to-back threes. Let's go. 60-42. Randall's been initiating the offense last couple times down. He's going to drive, jumps to pass, finds Grimes. Grimes launches. No good. Rebound by San Antonio. They kick it up head to Doug McDermott. McDermott finds a wide open cutting Jones, and they're going to call a foul on Brunson on that. No way.
Listen, if it's a 3-on-1, just get out of the way.
I don't even think he fouled him, though.
I think he might have just reached in, and that's enough for them to see it. No.
He didn't touch him.
No, yep, he didn't touch him at all.
He didn't touch him. That's 2 times in a row the Knicks. That's 2 games in a row the Knicks have been called for fouls. They did not touch someone. Tamar Bowles says, someone told Chase Sr. he drinks too much during the Eagles games. I said he must have not watched my boy Marshall doing a Knicks game. We're just here to have a good time with the homies. It ain't a competition. But he's from Philly. He could never drink with us. 60-44, Knicks up, 1:40 to go. Brunson will have it up this time. Going to get a screen from Robinson. He'll take another 3. Good!
Smack that!
Back-to-back threes for Jalen Brunson.
Keep the JBs rolling.
As the Spurs come right back down and lay it up and in. Knicks got to get back on defense. They've given up about 10 easy points in the last 2 minutes. You know Tibbs is not going to be happy about that. Brunson again! He airballed that. That's a heat check. That's a heat check for JB. Here comes Keldon Johnson. He'll drive. He'll kick it out. Sohan will now take his chance at a rim run. He'll hang in the air, throws up a wild shot, and gets it to go. It's only a 15-point lead.
Yeah, this one was never over. Like, listen, it's the first half of an NBA game. Let's all act like we've been here before.
Knicks up 15, less than 60 seconds to go. RJ drives. He finds an open Randall for three. That's no good. Robinson can't come up with the rebound. Now the Spurs are out and running. Vassell has it. He'll yank a deep three. That's no good. Rebound by Robinson. Robinson gets it to Barrett. Barrett's going to push middle, and he's going to slow it down and pull it back out. Fakes a dribble handoff to Brunson. Now gets it to him. He'll get a screen from JB. Or Brunson will get a screen from RJ. Now RJ's got the smaller Jones on him. Jab step, spins into the lane, collects himself, hangs and hits. Good finish there by RJ Barrett. Juan says, Marsh, quit sleeping on the Patron. We did get to 350 likes. Shout out to you guys. Once we get to 500, let's do it again. As the Spurs will essentially hold for the last shot here. Vassell has it, kicks to Sohan. He'll knock down his second three of the night. He's not a three-point shooter, and he'll knock that one down. Knicks have plenty of time, 3.5 seconds to go, and Julius is fouled with 2.5. Not sure if the Knicks will go to the line. Based off of Sohan's reaction, I think they might here. Not 100% sure, though. Let's wait to see.
It doesn't say bonus under the Knicks, but they could be wrong.
No, Knicks will throw it in at midcourt. Brunson will do so. They have 2.5 seconds to get a shot off. They're going to get it into RJ. RJ's going to have a clean look. He'll go up with it. Can't get it to go. He wanted a call, as it looks like RJ Barrett elbowed Jones in the mouth. Is Jones Canadian? Are they Canadian?
No.
Okay.
They're from Minnesota, I believe.
I was going to say, I wondered if there was a little Team Canada talk right there because he was covering his mouth. Couldn't tell. But an excellent first half for the New York Knicks. Emmanuel Quickly talking to the sideline reporter, and I got to know, who is that?
I don't know, but I want to know.
Quickly, he's talking about getting stops, sharing the ball, and moving in transition as the key to victory so far. Says he's got a great coach that puts him in a position to be successful, and his teammates are getting him open looks.
Sub for Knicks Stubbs. If you guys want the Knicks to hang on to this lead in the second half, subscribe to the channel. Don't be a weirdo. Don't just come here and not subscribe. It's like going into their house, going into somebody's house and leaving your shoes on. You got to take the shoes off when you walk in through the door.
Come on,
You got to come on the Knicks stream. You got to subscribe.
We got 710 people watching. Smitty, you want to go grab a couple of bevs for the kids? Anything but pineapple for me.
Sounds good.
Anything but that nonsense. We're going to knock down a beer shotgun race. Shout out to my guy, OG. And then we also got another super chat. Before you go, Smitty, we got a couple super chats. Let's roll those real quick. My guy, EC, sending a $10 super chat. EC, a legend. Says, Marsh.
Point goal, EC.
Marsh, you think McDermott would be a good fit with our bench? I mean, ideally, like on the surface level, yes, because he could shoot the ball, but where is he going to play? Knicks don't really have minutes for him, and I don't want to take minutes away from any of the young guys. I like the idea of adding another knockdown three-point shooter, but I'd rather just see DiVincenzo, Hart, Barrett, and Quickly and Grimes get those minutes. But I would like to add another shooter at some point, but I feel like the Knicks would have to give up a rotation to make sure there's minutes for them here. Good question, though, EC. I've talked about McDermott a couple of times. He's a former Knick. As we did. No. Rich Rob says, somebody tell Sohan Kelly Oubre wants his swag back. Kelly Oubre stinks. I watched him since he was a junior in high school. We don't have to do it. Uh-oh. Smitty making stuff happen. My guy Big D came in with a super chat. Pause. We'll break that one down in a second as Smitty's getting everything ready behind the scenes. Shout out to him. T. Porter says Nick should go after Embiid and DeRozan. Shout out to my man Big D.
Is a first-time super chatter
for Big D. That's right. Every time you super chat for the first time, a little two clap for you. And let's do this. If you're a first-time super chatter today on Knicks Now by Chat Sports, We'll enter the Patron zone for you. F it. F it for Big D. My guy, my guy. My bro, my bro. Shout to Da. Smitty, do you remember the song in the early 2000s, which you may not? I was raised on bread and bologna. Oh, no. I got to show you that one. That was an early 2000s staple. I don't know if that was just, I don't know. It was a one-hit wonder. One-hit wonder. That was by BG, Move Around, featuring Manny Fresh. I was raised on bread and bologna. A little southern rap right there. My guy Juan in the chat says Knicks should trade Fournier and maybe a pick or two to get a number one scorer. Artie Rock, my man, says the Knicks have to play good for 2 more quarters. Stay focused. Remember, the second half has to be just as good as the first half. Yes, sir. Akiva says I like Robinson more than Embiid. That's kind of crazy. Bax Cruz says I think we have a solid team. We're looking good. We're getting better and better as each game goes on. T. Porter says Patron is definitely the best. I like Patron. I think I'm more of a Casamigos guy, though. I'm more of a Casamigos guy. Yeah. I like the Reposado one. The Reposado Casamigos hits different. Charles Dead knows about that cash money. Where's my guy Rich Rob in here? He knows about that Casamigos flow. Davey says, Marshall, the only song I know is, what did the fox say? Did it really? It's that old? Casamigo, Rich Rob. I'm a Reposado one though over the Blanco. Reposado. I think I like. If I'm drinking shots of tequila, I'd rather it be the Reposado one. Old dark tequila. You just rip that straight from the bottle in the club with girls holding, with some shorties holding the sign up while you're partying. You know what I'm talking about.
Actually, it does sound lit. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to Smitty. Shout out to the real ones. Cheers.
Cheers. Go next.
Ice cold. Woo! Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Holy shit. That one got me. That one got me, fellas. Charles Dead. Like RJ and Sims in the club last season. Absolutely. Tamar Bowles says, how much longer do we wait before we say RJ has arrived? We got to be a little bit longer. I can't say it after an 8-game sample size. And he missed 2 of those games. Nobody wants RJ Barrett to be good more than me, I promise you guys. I gotta just wait a little bit. We want him there. We all do. Just gotta wait a little bit longer. How about this? He plays like this until the NBA All-Star break. He's gonna be in contention to be an All-Star. He is. He absolutely is. Rich Rob says RJ and Mitch is getting real close. See, the reason I feel like I'm more confident saying Mitchell Robinson is here, Rich, because I just feel like what he's doing night in and night out is more repeatable. But shoot, we saw RJ Barrett in the playoffs have a really good stretch from Game 3 against Cleveland to Game 5 against Miami, and there was only one bad game in between that stretch. OG, I'm kind of with you there. My guy says, I got to see RJ ball all season, but let's see if he can make it to the All-Star break for sure. I'm right there with you, OG. I'm critical of RJ because I know how special he can be, and I know how much him playing good basketball will mean to the long-term future of this team. David says 20 games. Nelson says, hey, Marshall, do you still want to trade Julius Randle even with a victory tonight? Look, I just don't think that RJ Barrett is I just don't think Julius Randle is a player on a championship team. I've seen enough. I've watched it. I'm going to root for him like hell, and I'm going to pray and hope that he's that guy. But my eyes have just told me, my brain has just told me, he's not a player that plays major minutes and has a major role on a winning championship team. That's just my opinion. You can agree, you can disagree, it's okay. But I'm not changing my opinion on Julius Randle no matter how good he plays in the regular season. I hope he plays good so that they can get some value and the Knicks can trade him. People say, who can we get for Randle? I was going to do Julius Randle trade ideas until he played good on Monday. He's just too up and down. He's too up and down. He's not complimentary enough of Jalen Brunson. I want my power forward to be an elite defender, and he's just simply not that guy. I tweeted out, can we trick the Detroit Pistons into saying, Monty Williams, you're really good at rebuilding players. Can you do it with Julius Randle? But I don't want to talk about Randle anymore. I don't want to talk about Randle being traded anymore. I still think they should do it, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Davey says, I want to reunite Bridges with the Villanova Knicks. How can we accomplish that? Probably not going to happen for a couple of years. HRM says that's how you're supposed to do when he's playing good. What do you mean by that, bro? I'm confused a little bit. We had one come in from my guy Jam Sessions. If you haven't yet, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Free Knicks content every day. And the more subs we get, the more videos we can do. And I want to continue to do. Tina says he must be drunk. He didn't even answer the question. What question? I was asked if I would still trade Julius Randle. My answer is yes. I don't know how much more clear I can make that.
One game, first of all, like we're not gonna act like he's had a stellar first half. He's been fine, but like
I'm confused. What question did I not answer, Tina? Let me know. Jam Sessions says our centers are beastly. They too strong for them boys. Agreed. XRM, HRMX. Yeah. I want him to play good, so the Knicks can trade him when his value is high across the league. T. Porter says Randle can easily drop 20 or 30 with Embiid opening the floor for him. Embiid and Randle on the same team? I don't hate that.
Embiid and Randle?
I don't hate that, but like I would honestly just like a power forward that can stretch the floor a little bit better and rebound and defend a little bit better.
Then who?
Than Julius, if playing alongside Embiid.
Oh.
Like, Embiid takes up so much space in the paint, and he has so much gravitational pull to him. That's going to cut off those driving lanes for Julius Randle.
Yeah, you need shooter. You need a shooter beside him.
David says, if RJ reaches his potential, there's no need for Bridges. I mean, yeah, if he lives up to the third pick in the draft, you're right. Morris says Knicks Conference Finals champs. Joel Moore says Embiid and Randle would clog the paint. I kind of agree with that. EC says the Donovan Mitchell rumors for the Knicks are still out there. Marsh, what are your thoughts on that at this point? The only way it's going to work with Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell is if you have someone on the team better than both of those guys. That can't be your first and second option. If Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell are your second and third option, then yes, it can work.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I think that first option needs to be an all-world defender too. Probably a big. Honestly, I know he's very up and down. He's injury-prone, but if you could turn injuries off, and I know it's never going to happen, so there's really no point for me to say this, but man, oh man, Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, and like Anthony Davis would be freaking dope. That'd be dope.
Read the Knicks first half for us in the chat while you're at it. I mean, everybody's talking about Knicks, what they can do to add more talent. I mean, can we talk about the team we have in front of us, please?
They look good tonight, Smitty.
They look good tonight. I know the Spurs are bad. Listen.
Hey, people are talking about the Spurs.
It's a basketball game.
I don't want to hear that. People were talking about the Spurs being in the playoffs this year as a lock. They got Victor Wembanyama. Everyone said that he was the next coming to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Gen Z version.
Yeah.
I mean, look.
And they're whooping his ass right now. He's having a terrible game.
And they have beat some good teams this year.
Absolutely. Just beat the Clippers.
Just beat the Spurs.
Did they beat the Heat?
They beat the
Heat?
Suns.
Oh, Suns.
They beat the Suns. They beat the Clippers.
Oh, you're talking about the Spurs?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know why I was talking about that.
I don't know if it was the Clippers, actually. I know they beat the Suns, though.
Yeah, they definitely beat the Suns. And
Wemby
hit a dagger in Durant's face.
They're 3-4 just like we are. My guy Peter Wynn says the Knicks are playing with an A first grade. I kind of agree. I think I'm not sure how you play a better first half. I
The
really
Knicks
don't.
are not going to put up 65 points in a lot of first halves this year. They did it tonight.
Will's
I'd
giving
go
it an A. Nope gives it an A. Michael Revels says me.
I would go A as well.
Smitty's going to give it an A. I'll give it an A as well. My guy Frank Serrano.
Oh, Frankie Frank.
Frank, we got your favorite producer, Smitty, in the building. Smitty, I have one question for you.
What's up, brother?
How much for you to do a boot?
$100 super chat. I'll get it done.
All right. If we get a $100 super chat, we're going to make Smitty do a beer boot. How about that? How about that?
Listen, it's up to you guys. Just saying.
If we get a $100 super chat, Smitty's going to do a beer boot.
And then at that point, we'll only be 200 away from from us doing a boot race.
That is true.
So I could have to do 2 boots on a random Wednesday night in November if you guys want me to.
Ross says a shoey. I've done a shoey on a show before.
Yeah. Shoeys
But
are fun.
I only did the shoey because my shoe broke at work that day.
Oh.
I got the
prime
Georgetown
opportunity.
dunks on today. I'm not doing a shoey.
No.
A shoey in the Georgetown dunks? Are you kidding me?
They're too heat.
They're Patrick Ewing Nikes, pretty much.
They're sick. It actually is like, if I was to buy a pair of dunks, like that's a colorway I would buy.
The Georgetown dunks, one of the best in the biz.
We ain't fucking with pandas around here.
If you wear pandas, you're a cop.
And they're probably fake.
They're probably fake. Agreed. Ross says I'm Aussie, so you know. I've done a shoey. I'm not afraid to do a shoey, but I got my kicks on today. I can't do a shoey in these.
We'll bring in some beaters if you guys want us to do a shoey next stream.
Back says F the pandas. The pandas were so hot when they first came out.
Then they drop them every week now.
Then they went OD. Coop wears pandas.
OD. Nah, I haven't heard you say OD. If you guys don't know, like, I am from New York. Like, OD is in my regular vocabulary.
I always say OD.
Yeah, no, like, that shit's OD. Like, you know how it goes.
The real ones know.
Real ones know.
I've said that before in this office. I think it was before you worked in there. Like, what does that mean?
Oh, yeah, no, I've said OD since middle school, man. Like, I swear to God.
Back says the Uptowns are the New York shoe. Uptown dunks? I don't know if I know what those are.
I'm going to look those up real quick, see if they're heat or not.
Backs, the Uptown dunks?
Well, maybe we've seen them. We just don't know the names.
Yeah, true.
Because that's the thing. I used to be like a sneaker guy back in like middle school, high school, but like I just fell out of it. I don't know the names of anything anymore, man.
As the Spurs will start this half with the ball, they're going to quickly jack up a 3. No good. Rebound by the Knicks. Brunson will bring it up that left side. He's going to drive. Cross-court pass. Barrett 3. Off the back iron. No good. Almost got his own rebound. As that's going to be a pass off of Keldon Johnson. Turnover, Knicks ball. Brunson will have it right wing. He'll hand it off to Barrett. Barrett swings it to Randall. Randall hand off to Grimes. Grimes throws it to the elbow to Robinson. Robinson looking to dribble hand off to Barrett. He'll do so. Now Barrett has space. Guarded by Wembanyama. Gets him into the paint. Throws it to Brunson. Brunson 3. No good. Robinson battling for the board. And they're going to say it went out of bounds off the Spurs. Mitchell Robinson keeping possessions alive even when he doesn't grab the rebound. All white Nike Uptowns. Official. I don't know if I know what those are.
Oh, I see. That's an Air Force One.
They're saying they're Air Force Ones.
Oh.
Randall has it. He'll be guarded by Johnson. He's got the size mismatch. Gets him into the paint. Throws it in the corner. Swings it. Barrett. Left wing 3.
Knock it down.
Good. R.J. Barrett.
So you're just saying all white Air Force Ones?
Wait, the Uptowns are just all white?
I didn't even know they had a name. But they were just all white AF1s.
Yeah, I thought
the
they were
Chief
just...
Bezos actually is the name.
I thought they were the Nellies. Stomping in my Air Force One. Big boom.
It's
You remember that
ridiculous.
song?
I don't know that one.
You don't know Nelly's Air Force Ones? Oh
Nelly?
my god.
Oh, Nelly. No, I was not listening to Nelly.
Oh my. That's a generational song. Brunson, crossover, pull up, mid-range J, good.
Let me see how the prize picks is doing, because I got Brunson. Brunson had double digits in the first half, I believe.
Knicks are cooking. Jalen Brunson's up to 15 points, Smitty.
Let's go.
Bax Cruz
9
says
more.
we made them popular before Nelly. Yeah, the first time I'm 29 years old. First time I ever heard of the Air Force Ones was the Nelly song.
That's fair.
I need to so I can get to stomping in my Air Force One. Big boy, stomping in my Air Force One. Sohan, he's going to spin on Brunson. He'll hang in the air. Shot missed. Rebound by Randall. He'll throw it up ahead to JB. Brunson pushing the pace. Finds an open Grimes. Right corner. 3. Good! Quentin Grimes. Right wing 3 to extend the lead to 20.
Can we get some QGs in the chat?
OG says, what? For real, Marsh. What? That the first time I heard of Air Force Ones was the Nelly song? Yeah, I mean, I'm 29. When did that song come out?
Probably like 05, 06. No. Nobody's disputing that.
It came out in 2002. I didn't know what Air Force Ones were at 7 years old.
You're not supposed to. Yeah, I mean, nobody's saying that New York didn't make Air Force One popular. I was more so just confused with the Uptown thing. Like, I didn't know that was the colorway for all whites.
I didn't know that was the name either.
If it's not, correct us, because we might have some bad intel. I tried looking it up, and it didn't seem like it was.
So Wavy says Air
colorway.
Force One's popularity started in Harlem in the late 80s and early 90s.
Ah, okay. That's a good explanation.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah, look, I'm born in 94. The Nelly song came out in 2002. That was the first time I heard about Air
LB
Force
so
Ones.
wavy. What you know about Dykeman?
You know about Dykeman?
Bro, I know a lot about Dykeman. I know about the Dominican food spots on Dykeman. That shit is fire.
You don't know about no Dominican spots.
Oh, I can take you to some fire Dominican spots, bro. I know mad NYPD people who like they used to be in Harlem, be in Dykeman, like, and they were good cops too. Like they were trying to look in the best of people, like. And he became friends with this guy who owned a Dominican food spot. And we went there a bunch of times in high school. It was great.
I did not know the New Yorkers called all-white Air Force Ones Uptowns.
Yeah,
now I know. The more I know. The more I know. Hey.
He said I'm from Queens, but all the nice hookah spots and the nice Latino bodies being Dykeman. Yo, that's crazy. There's mad Dominicans in Dykeman.
I'm fucking right off that. That's
Julius Caesar knows G Fazos.
You don't know about G Fazos.
Bro, that's what all white Air Force One is called. It's a G Fazos. That's crazy.
Cash Out says we call them G Fazos. I thought you said you just called them Uptowns.
Wild.
So are they Uptowns or are they G Fazos?
Jordan ones.
Educate somebody here. Percival, my guy Percival Glasgow says Jordan 1 or Dunks. Well, Jordan 1s are...
They're essentially the same damn show.
The Jordan 1 highs are like the classics, though.
Yeah.
But the Dunks, I think, are
Dunks.
I like Dunks. Look, I think Jordan 1s look better, but I personally like wearing Dunks more because you can wear them with shorts.
Yeah, the low tops.
The low tops. I'm not wearing high top shoes with shorts.
No, that is...
People do that.
It's not a road you want to. You don't want to go down the cargo shorts and high top sneakers.
People do
Absolutely
it.
Not.
People do it.
That's interesting. Everybody's saying they're called Uptowns. I did not know this.
So J-Dot says we call them G Fazos. OGs call them Uptowns.
The kids are calling them the G Fazos.
So I think I understand this. The young bucks are calling them G Fazos. The old heads are calling them Uptowns.
I love how we always have like just a sidebar conversation about random New York nonsense or just something during the game.
As we're back to hoops, that's going to be a missed corner 3 from San Antonio. Rebound by the Knicks.
Last week it was Gridiron Gang, and now it's G Fazos.
In Uptown. And the Dominican
and
joints
the Dominicans
and
Dykeman.
Brunson gets Wemby in the air, then he'll draw the foul.
Yeah. We need that.
Michael says Uptowns are not in style anymore.
Yeah, because everybody's wearing them too much.
I see people all the time still wearing white Air Force Ones.
They're still wearing them.
Rich Rob says G Fazos is nasty work.
Listen, I was calling them G Fazos in high school, which is over 5 years ago now at this point. So this isn't like some new thing.
Oh, they call them G Fazos for G Herbo?
Yeah, for G Herbo, yeah.
I didn't know that.
It is the Chi-Town slang.
Oh, well, then I'm calling them Uptowns. Uptowns from my New York brothers. 74-53 as Randall knocks down the first free throw.
Tamar Bowles saying people rock Timbs with shorts. It is crazy work.
That's disgusting.
It's gross, man.
Knicks up 22, largest lead of the game. 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Sohan's going to try to drive. He'll swing it to Collins. Collins, dribble handoff to Wemby. He'll launch a three. That's no good. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Knicks basketball.
SF Wisdom saying Tim's, Uptowns, and foam posits are required if you want to be called. Listen, I got foams, bro. Don't let
Foam
me
posits when I was in like middle school and high school were
maybe the
big
greatest
time.
thing it's ever existed.
The what were they called? Galaxy foams?
The Galaxy foams were crazy.
Galaxy foams were crazy. As Julius Randle's going to take a fall away 2-point jumper. Good. Julius knocking down a tough shot there. As San Antonio is going to bring it up. And Jalen Brunson draws another charge.
He leads the NBA. People forget. People forget. He's extending his lead on charges drawn in the NBA. Charges drawn leaders.
Let's ride. You got 700 people watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel.
Yes,
We're putting
sir.
out free Knicks content every single day. Randall catches, makes a quick move to the basket, layup up and in off the square. That's what you love to see about Julius. I say it every game. When you catch a ball, make a move or move it. He made a move, got to the lane, laid it up and in. Julius has 6 points this quarter.
They're bringing back the Galaxy foams next year?
No way.
That's crazy.
Those,
I have a pair of foams. I get the thermal map foams, the ones that look like tampons. Not good.
I don't know what those look like.
I'll show you later.
Collins kicks it out to Sohan. He's going to have to launch a three. He's already made 2 tonight. That's well off the mark. Knicks can't come up with the offensive rebound. It's a miss by Collins. Ball's being batted in the air. Wembanyama is just playing catch with it. Saved by R.J. Barrett. Grimes going to look to push in transition. Now he's going to slow it down. Love that extra effort there from the Knicks. Randall has it left wing, guarded by the smaller guy. Branham pokes it out of bounds. Ball will stay here with the Knicks. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. If you call him, what were they calling him?
Uptowns or G Fazos?
If you call him G Fazos and you're from New York, you're literally just calling him what the Chicago Bulls are calling
That is
him.
facts. Check your Slack.
Come on, guys. You got to rep for the city, for the biddy. Randall's going to drive, kicks it out. Barrett, three. Good! R.J. Barrett knocks it down off the feed from Julius Randle. Knicks up by 29 here in the third quarter.
Sub for Nick Stubbs. You don't see too many Nick 30-point leads. Make sure you're subscribed so you can watch this one with us.
Yes, sir. Collins ends the Knicks' 14-point run with a nice little baby hook shot.
I was about to say, it was 17-2 on the quarter.
They were beating that ass.
Did you see what I sent you?
Here, I'm popping it up. Oh, yeah. Those aren't they're not the worst, but they're not the best.
Yeah.
The weatherman ones were trash.
You didn't like I love the Weatherman.
I hated the weatherman foam posits.
Dude, when they were, I don't know what the deal was with dropping Weatherman shit back in like 2013, 2014, but they were on that. It was awesome. The KD4 Weathermans, crazy.
Knicks up by 27. Brunson will swing it to Randall. Randall into the corner to Barrett. He'll launch again. That three's off the mark. Rebound by San Antonio.
I just dying at Rich Rob saying that Fazo shit is wild.
It is. They're uptowns to me forever now. I'm with you, Rich Rob. I'll join the old head table on this one.
I'll start calling them Uptowns. That's the thing.
As Randall's going to take a contested layup. That's off the mark. Spurs rebound, out and running in transition. Branham misses the fast break layup, but the Knicks get back in defense, unable to corral the defensive rebound, but they force a miss. Collins looks to attack Mitchell Robinson. They're going to call a foul there.
I didn't like that call.
Robinson's hands were up the whole time, and Collins went into him. Not a fan of that one.
Yeah, I didn't like that call at all.
Rich Rob says, I got mad foams, but they kill the pinky toe.
Yo, that's a fact.
Really?
I haven't worn my foams in mad long, but
Narrow
when they fit
toe?
me,
Narrow toe?
yeah, they kill you on the pinky toe because it curves in like on the foot there, and it's like so round where it's not a good. It's not good.
Were those, are those, didn't Penny used to hoop in foam posits?
They're pennies, yeah.
Hulu says foams are definitely uncomfortable. SF Wisdom says, I still ball in Starberries. Love that.
Bro, we used to be rolling up to school in cargo pants, and foams. It was wild.
G-Phazos are crazy. I'm with you, LB So Wavy. Collins knocks down the second free throw. It's still 82-57 Knicks with 6+ minutes to go. Brunson will bring it up. Going to be a screen from Robinson. He'll throw it to the right wing to Barrett. Barrett's guarded by Chetty Osman. I want him to take him here. He does. Barrett drives. Floater. Missed. Offensive rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Gets it to Randall. Randall, 14-footer, no good. But Grimes comes up with the rebound. But they're going to say Robinson was fouled as he went for the offensive rebound.
I was like, what's going on? Did they say Robinson got hacked there? That was crazy.
Tamar Bowles says the Hirachis. When they first made the Hirachis to hoop in, those were lit. The Hirachis that you used to hoop in, those are fresh.
Bro, you used to hoop in Hirachis? That's crazy.
Yes, they used to have Hirachi hoop shoes.
No, really?
Yeah.
I only know about the casual shoes.
No. Before that.
That's crazy.
Before that. Brunson has it, right corner, jab step on Jones, now going to back him down. He'll fall away, takes a tough shot. I don't love that. The Knicks are really excelling by moving the ball and playing unselfish hoops. I don't need to see Brunson isoing fall away 17-footer. Just move the rock at easy shots as Osman comes down, lays it up and in.
Who's going to be the one that subscribes and gets us to 28,600 subscribers? Oh, now there needs to be two of you because somebody I want to be funny. Some guy's trying to play a joke. Who is it going to be? Subscribe to the channel. Link is in the chat right now.
Y'all don't know about the Hirachi hoop shoes? I'm about to put the photo in, Smitty. This is ridiculous.
I actually did not know that Hirachis were a hoop shoe ever.
Kobe.
Really?
That's where they first started, I think. I just put it in the bottom of photos. Pop it up on the screen.
I'll show the kids. And we did hit 28,600. You guys are killing it.
Multiple Hirachi Kobe's. That's where I used to always see them. Y'all remember the Kobe Hirachis?
This counts?
They're Hirachis.
I guess.
That's what they were before they made them casual streetwear shoes.
Yeah. Damn. Those. I would definitely rock those in 04.
Oh, my God. Absolutely.
Baggy-ass jeans.
Nah, you just rock those in the gym. Randall's going to drive. He'll hang, and he'll be fouled. Y'all didn't know about the Nike Hirachi hoop shoes? Who says those aren't Hirachis? I'm literally looking at them. Nike Air Hirachi Kobe for sale.
Interesting. What's it like? They're Hirachis, but
Hirachi Tex. That's what I knew as Hirachis growing up. And Chris Webber used to hoop in Hirachis when he was at Michigan. Chris Webber used to hoop in Hirachis. Fab Five. R.J. Barrett's averaging 22 points this year on 44% from the field.
These are the ones that I know.
Yeah, those came out in like 2010s.
Yeah.
Those were like early 2000s.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Johnson has it. Ball batted by Mitchell Robinson, but goes right back to him, and he's going to throw it down. I guess there's multiple versions of Hirachis.
Yeah.
But Kobe used to hoop in those, and they're technically called Hirachis.
If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. When we get to 500 likes, we are at 394 right now. So 106 more likes, and we're getting into the Patron zone, taking more tequila shots and talking more nonsense.
Hit that thumbs up icon as the Knicks are blowing the Spurs out. Josh Hart's going to take a left corner three. Good! R.J. Barrett knocks it down. Excuse me, Josh Hart knocks down the three. Extends the lead to 25. Knicks are 13 of 26 from downtown. Jones throws it into the corner. Osman three. No good. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson.
Dude, he's killing it.
Brunson kicks it up ahead to Randall. Osman flops. Randall collects himself, spins, kicks it out. Brunson with a nice extra pass to Grimes, who missed the three. But Randall with the rebound thanks to the box out. He's going to go up with it. Blocked.
Yeah, he is tunnel vision when he gets the board.
Nobody is worse in the NBA around the basket than Julius Randle. And it is impressive. That's going to be a wide open transition three for San Antonio. Missed. Rebound by Randall. Randall going to push the pace. He's going to kick it to an open Brunson. Walk-in three. Good! Jalen Brunson, 3!
3-point goal. Jalen Brunson.
Bryce says if you played AAU hoops in the early 2000s, you know Hirachis. You know ball, brother. You know ball, brother.
Jalen Brunson a little slow to get up now.
What happened?
He swiped the ball out of bounds and fell down.
Great pass from Randall to JB, and JB knocks in the walk-in 3, and he throws up this number.
I don't know who started that, but
JB?
it's really
It's
caught
his.
up.
This is his.
Is it KD?
JB. No, this is Brunson's.
Oh, they all do it. It's the kids that are doing it now.
Yeah, because Brunson brought it out in the playoffs last year.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if he was the first one to bring it out. It is a cold celly, I'm not going to lie.
As Brunson's going to go to the foul line here. First free throw up and in. The Knicks might crack 100 before we get to the fourth quarter. King Joss says the flight Hirachis.
I saw the flight Hirachis earlier. I was like, I don't know if I'm hooping in those.
No, those are the ones Chris Webber used to hoop in. Back when was the Fab Five? Early 90s?
92, bro, was hooping 5 years after they still had wearing Chucks on the court. Wearing Adidas Superstars, breaking ankles out there.
Abe Alicia says you are a true Randall hater. Abe, and you are a fanboy of Julius Randle. Victor Wembanyama will knock down the 19-foot baseline J.
That feels like the first point he scored since the first quarter.
I think it might be the first points he has tonight. I don't remember any. It's 4 points. First basket he made.
Wow.
Other were free throws. Randall has it. Left wing. He'll launch a 3. No good. Rebound by San Antonio. They're going to call a foul on Hartenstein. Either way, it's still going to be Spurs ball.
Now we haven't had a TV timeout this quarter, have we?
This quarter has. There's got to be a game after this on ESPN.
Yeah. Oh, there is.
That they're trying to fly to.
Yeah. I think it's Warriors Nuggets.
Dude said I'm a Randall hater, like he hasn't had the worst 7-game start to an NBA season in NBA history. Come on, dog. You don't got a cap for these guys.
Damn, Cam Thomas and Tyler Hero both sprained their ankle in that Nets Heat game.
As Johnson drives, misses, rebound by the Spurs. Wemby with another missed shot. Randall pushing the break. Quickly had a 3. He'll pump fake, gets the drive to the lane, pass it to Randall. Randall, another missed layup, turnover. Here comes Chetty Osman. Here comes the Spurs who lay it up and in transition. Did Randall get blocked or did he just lose that?
I either kind of got ripped or blocked. He didn't really miss it.
So that's still a turnover, though?
Depends on how they judge it. It could have been a steal. It could have been a block.
Is it blocked that ends up as a steal or a turnover?
Yeah. Oh, no.
As Julius is double-teamed and fouled by McDermott.
Yeah, no. If it gets blocked and the other team gets the rebound off the block, it's not a turnover.
It should be.
I think it should be too.
You're literally turning the ball over to them.
Yeah.
It's more than just a missed shot.
Yeah. And we finally got a TV timeout so we can tell you about our good friends.
Shout out to everybody watching. 750 people in the chat. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are subscribed. No, you just go to Prize Picks. That's good. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. 750 people watching. We're going to continue to do watch parties like this. The audience has been amazing this year. Shout out to everybody that is tuned in. While we do go to a TV timeout, I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor, Prize Picks. If you like fantasy sports and you want to play daily fantasy sports, NFL, NBA, college football, college basketball, at WNBA, college women's basketball, play Prize Picks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. It's just you versus the numbers. You're not playing up. That's my guy, Rich Rob. I've seen those Hirachis, Rich Rob. My brother. I see that picture of Flea, too. I'm so glad y'all got to go to that game. But I want to give a huge shout out to Prize Picks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS. This is the lineup that I went with tonight. How am I looking on this, by the way, Smitty? So I had Mitchell Robinson, what is that, 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Mitchell Robinson has 8 points, 11 rebounds. cashed. RJ Barrett, what is that, 26.5? That one's kind of hurting a little bit. He's got 18 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. So he's at 22. That's in play. Jalen Brunson, 23.5 points. He's got 20. And then I went Victor Wembanyama, less than 38 fantasy points. And he's well under that. I'm sitting pretty right now.
Oh, you're actually in a good spot right now.
I'm in a really good spot on this lineup right now. Make sure you guys play Prize Picks. Win real money. Be able to deposit it out of your account, withdraw it. Chat, it's prizepicks.com/CLNS. Low End Theory says Marshall sounds like Scott Disick. Well, is that true, Smitty?
I know what Scott Disick sounds like, and I don't think so. I don't think so at all, actually.
I don't know. I know who he is. I don't know how he sounds.
I will say, like,
I feel like that's a diss.
It probably is a diss, but I will say I've watched, like, I don't watch the Keeping Up with Kardashians. I don't keep up with the fucking Kardashians. But I have seen clips of Scott Disick acting like a clown. He is funny. He's really funny.
Which one is he with?
He was Courtney's Courtney's husband.
Okay.
For, like, I don't even know how long. But he's, like, hangs around. It's so weird. Like, he's like an ex-husband who just hangs around the house.
Pedro Marrero is in the building.
Eyes.
Pedro Marrero is the guy that can shut shit down on a stream.
Really?
Pedro Marrero can shut shit down on a stream.
I don't know about this legend.
Mark K said he sounds nasally. I guess I sound nasally.
I'm definitely nasal. I got a little something going on right now. It's that fall allergies. Last week we got 30 degrees in Dallas. Today it's 80.
Shout out to my guy Pedro Marrero. Pedro, if you're trying to party, you let me know. I can cut some deals for you, brother. Herman HRM says Scott is a GOAT. Joey says let's get him beat. Let's just quiet the trade talk. Big win tonight. No need to talk about trades.
We're up 30. We don't need to talk about trades. I will say there is a deal out there right now, and I don't know if Pedro's game, but $100 super chat, and I'll do a boot.
We're going to make Smitty do a boot if we get a $100 super chat. If we get a $100 super chat, I may have to join him. But I'm going to do this. You only have until the end of the third quarter.
I like that.
If we get a $100 super chat by the end of the third quarter, Smitty and I will do a beer boot race. How about that? You got 1:35 left of game time as Emmanuel quickly misses the deep pull-up jumper. Rebound by San Antonio, and they're fouled in the backcourt. OG knows the drill. Vote for Pedro. Pedro can always shut shit down.
Pedro, it's up to you, my friend.
If you want to see a beer boot race that's 3 beers in a boot, we'll do Happy Dads, though. Wembanyama has it on the perimeter. He's going to drive. Double team by the Knicks. Spins it cross court. That's going to be McDermott. Wide open right wing 3. No good, but it's rebound by DiVincenzo. Knicks have numbers if they want. DiVincenzo to Hart. Hart pump fake, drive. Then he falls, but he gets it to RJ. RJ's got room to groove. He'll kick it out to Hart. Hart to DiVincenzo. He'll drive baseline. Kicks it out to Barrett for 3. Good! RJ Barrett!
Inching closer to your prize picks. Use code CLNS.
My prize picks is hot. My prize picks is hot right now. Wembanyama, he's going to face up, Hartenstein, puts it on the deck, crosses him up, puts a shoulder into him. Ball stolen by Quickly. It's a Quickly DiVincenzo fast break, but he drops it off to Hartenstein, the trailer, who throws it down with 2. Knicks are moving and grooving.
We are the New York Knicks.
As Wembanyama puts a shoulder into Hartenstein, they're going to call a block. Hartenstein wanted the charge. I think he deserved it. So Rich Rob says, I went into the Celtics chat to down on Smitty. I was wrong. Smitty is okay with me.
All right, I'll take it.
He is a New Yorker. I don't love that he's a Celtics fan, and it disappoints me because I love the fact if he was a Knicks fan. But he's a New Yorker. He's a New Yorker.
I'm still rooting for the Yanks. Come on.
As Wemby knocks down the first free throw.
About
I'm not sure how that's not a charge.
About the only place this guy can get a bucket from tonight is the line.
This is the next best player in the NBA. That's what they told me.
It's 5 points.
That's what they told me. He's getting shut down by Mitchell Robinson, who is the defensive player of the year this year.
Yeah, definitely. I actually do believe it is Mitchell Robinson. I saw a metric today that told me that. Because I thought it was Anthony Davis at first.
DiVincenzo drops it off to Quickly. 15 seconds left in the quarter, about a 3-second shot clock, game clock difference. Quickly has it up top, guarded by Jones. Going to get a screen from DiVincenzo. Doesn't draw any space. 3 to shoot. Quickly, dancing, prancing, gets into the lane. Floater off the rim, no good. Rebound by San Antonio. They're going to have to chuck from half court. Wemby will not even get it off. We're going to the fourth quarter, up 27. Rich Rob says Smitty keeps it a bean. I can't front.
I do keep it a buck, bro. I keep it a buck.
Smitty might make the trip out to New York this year for the Big East tourney. Smitty and I are, Seeps and I are going. And Smitty's a big college hoops guy.
Unfortunately, there might be some pushback on that from the people above. It's a big week when that's going on.
Where?
The Big East tournament, same week as NFL free.
It's the week before. It's the week before.
It's not.
It's not?
I know it's not. I've looked enough.
Are you sure?
I promise. Look up when NFL free agency starts. I will be there. I know I will be there. I'm taking a flight to New York to see my St. Bonaventure Bonnies playing the A-10 tournament across the pond in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center.
NFL free agency, March 13th.
Yeah, that's conference tournament week. It's unfortunate. Pretty sure Selection Sunday is the 15th. Or like the 17th or something like that.
March 8th through March 11th.
Wait, March 8th through March 11th for the Big East tournament? Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Wait, no, I think that's 2013.
No! What the hell?
March 13th through March 16th. They moved it back a week and they fucked us.
The NFL and college basketball, they're not friends. They didn't like.
I'll tell you what, Seeps isn't going either.
I know.
So, nope, that's off. That's off.
I'm definitely going to make it up there during the weekend. Like, if my squad is still in it come weekend time, I'll be on the first flight back on Monday, but I will be there during the weekend.
AS says only the crappy New York fans would yell overrated to one of the best draft picks ever.
For who?
For who?
Who's
Wembanyama's playing like a bum right now.
Wembanyama's not playing good at all.
Victor Wembanyama has six...
Are they chanting overrated in the Garden? We can't hear. I mean, the game's just not loud enough, and it's just not.
He has 6 points, and he's 1 of 9 from the field. Smitty, he's a minus 26.
I mean, to be fair, most Spurs are, but...
He is the highest of all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sohan, 25. Johnson, 24. Branham, 22. Collins, 22.
Oh!
Smitty, hit it for Pedro Marrero.
3-point goal, Pedro Moreno.
Pedro! Bang! Shout out to Pedro!
Get the Pedros in the chat!
Can I get one more 3-point goal?
3-point goal, Pedro Moreno!
Pedro Marrero! Bang!
Let's go! Everybody get the Pedros rolling in the chat!
Vote for Pedro!
Let's go!
Vote for Pedro!
Yeah, Will. We're doing it.
We got a beer boot race for Pedro Marrero.
Oh,
Next TV timeout.
Oh, my goodness.
Eyes in the chat. Eyes in the chat. Eyes in the chat. As RJ Barrett drives, he misses a layup, but it's stuffed in by Hartenstein. Pedro, you're more than good, brother. That counts for me, my man. You're good. You're good. He's good in the East. He's good in the East.
He's so good in the East.
Pedro Marrero. Get the PMs in the chat. Let's go. Branham has it. Right wing. Going to get a screen. He'll drive. Layup good over Josh Hart. The 5 on the court for the Knicks are Quickly, Hart, Barrett, Hartenstein and DiVincenzo. Pedro, next TV timeout, we got that beer boot. Oh, happy dad boot for you. Quickly, we'll have it right corner. He's going to cross up, get a screen from Hartenstein, drop off pass to him. Hartenstein, power dribble, but he's blocked by Collins at the rim. Rebound by San Antonio. Here they come. Sohan going to fill middle. Now he's looking for a backdoor pass to McDermott. Quickly cuts that off. Sohan posts up DiVincenzo, finds an open Collins. Collins swings it to Wemby. Wemby, left-hand layup, good. And they call a foul. Man, oh man, is the NBA trying to save face for this stinker by Victor Wembanyama.
That's awesome. Pedro is goated.
Smitty, I told you, Pedro has the opportunity to shut a stream
He's a
down.
game wrecker, as like the kids
He's
like
a
to say.
game wrecker. He is a game wrecker. It goes down in the PM.
It go down.
Pedro, you're a legend, brother. You're a legend,
Gotti,
Pedro.
fire.
101-77. Wemby's up to 9 points. He's hot. 2 of 10 from the floor. Hartenstein has it up top. Kicks it to a cutting DiVincenzo, who drives. Layup, no good. One thing I have noticed about DiVincenzo is he is awful when it comes to finishing around the rim. Awful. Random will drive. He'll pull up. Foul line jumper, good. 101-79, and Tom Thibodeau is going to call a TV timeout. TV timeout. Rich Robb says, I bet Wemby thinks the Garden's bigger now. Well, Rich, he thought the Garden was bigger. That's why his shot's off tonight. The depth perception isn't working exactly for Victor Wembanyama. So, like, he thinks he's shooting from farther than it is, and he's just not. Check Slack for me. Check Slack again, Smitty. Johnson Yu says Wemby was nasty at the Garden. This is a nasty performance by Victor Wembanyama. He's on fire. He's 2 of 10 from the field. This man came in and said, I thought the Garden was going to be bigger. I thought you were going to be better. I thought you were going to be better than this. Lou says, where's the boots? Smitty is going to grab the boots right now. He's got to go fill them up. Charlie C says, we are underrated. Fat Cat says the Knicks need to protect the lead. Yes, they do. Says Wemby thought he was going to have a Garden moment. Yeah, not a chance. Ain't no Garden moment for Wemby tonight. Ain't no Garden moment. Archie says today has marked the day the most overrated player has played at the Garden. OG says make the league respect the Garden. Rich Robb says truly nasty work by Wemby. Fat Cat says 10 minutes and 30 seconds is plenty of time. It is. It's plenty of time for the Spurs to come back. Knicks need to take care of the basketball. Hulu Caesar says the Garden's too big for Wemby. Love that. Victor Briggs says the Knicks still lack the killer instinct. Let's see them in this one. How about we see them in this one? Mitch says F Smitty, F Rolly, F the cow curls. Sean says Pedro's a legend. Pedro is absolutely a legend. He's a chat sports GOAT, and I appreciate him supporting me all the time. Pedro, we appreciate you, my guy. For real, for real. Does not go unsupported and unappreciated because it means a lot to me, seriously. Again, all the super chats are awesome. We love them. I just want to be transparent. They don't go in my pocket. Every dollar that is super chatted to this channel goes back into the channel. That's why we're able to do watch parties every single night. That's why I'm able. I got it. All righty. Well, happy dad boot. Let's go. My man Smitty got the job done. Let's go. Cheers to happy dad. Let's ride. Oh. I got a little spillage on the shirt. I got a little spillage on the shirt. I got a little spillage on the shirt. This is sweat. This is sweat. That was tough, Smitty.
That was not my easiest boot ever.
I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the harder boots I've ever done.
Dude, I don't know. They've been getting more difficult lately. I don't know what it is.
They should be getting easier.
I know. The more you do, the easier it should be. Yeah, it's getting more difficult as the days go. It's so much liquid, man. Whether it's beer, whether it's whatever, it could be anything.
All righty, I'm gonna do my best. Knicks have it. Hartenstein has to take it into the shot clock jumper. He'll miss. Rebound by Sohan. He's gonna look to go coast to coast. He'll throw it into the quarter. I needed that so bad. Sorry, guys. And that's gonna be a 3.
And suddenly, this is less than 20.
A 3 for San Antonio. And we got a 19-point game. Watch out, RJ! Stolen by the Spurs, but Hartenstein gets it back and Barrett keeps it past half court.
Where's Brunson?
Quickly from Westchester. Good!
Oh, 196. That's definitely not it. 106.
As Wemby with his first splash play, a little spinning 360 dunk for San Antonio as the leads to 20. Wembanyama's up to 11 points, 3 of 11 from the field. He's on fire. 196, damn. I don't even think this stain's that noticeable.
No, yours isn't. Mine definitely. I'm on a gray shirt right now. Not good. If you ain't subscribed, you ain't alive. Sub to Knicks Now or else you're a loser.
That was tough.
With the dunk. Oh, or the boot.
The boot was tough.
The boot is not easy, man.
Josh Hart pump fakes, gets Wemby in the air, drive by, kicks it to Brunson. Brunson shaking, baking, gets into the paint, fall away, baby jumper, good! That's the shot that made Jalen Brunson so effective last year. Hasn't been able to get it done so far this year, but he knocked that one down. Collins gets positioned inside. They're going to call a foul.
It's on the floor.
On the floor, no shot. I honestly like that foul by DiVincenzo. What do we think about the Knicks court tonight, Smitty?
I was actually going to ask you that right when we were talking about the uniforms earlier. I actually don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it in the sense of
there's no Knicks colors on it.
Yeah, like the blue in the paint.
Wait.
I guess did it just change?
Whoa! No, that it changed for me too.
Whoa, that paint was dark blue.
That
now
was
it's
navy
light blue.
2 seconds ago.
Maybe it's navy on the other side. Collins will take a deep 2, I believe. They're going to call that a 3. Wait, so is it
navy on the other side?
It is. Okay.
Ew,
that was a total mind fuck.
Don't do that.
That was a total mind fuck.
Absolute mind fuck right there.
So it's dark blue on one side, light blue on the other. Josh Hart's going to miss that 3. Rebound by San Antonio. 7.5 minutes to go as Sohan gets the rebound and takes it coast to coast. Smitty, we got a 17-point game.
Like, this isn't over. What are we doing, Knicks?
Tom Thibodeau is not happy.
He can't be after this. It's lackadaisical defense and bad shots on offense. 2 things Tom Thibodeau don't like.
Someone said, what's in that boot? We went with Happy Dad boot. It's a hard seltzer, but it's like not really a seltzer. It's low carbonation.
It is low carb for sure.
Low
more
carbon.
like that the high noon wave almost.
And it also has electrolytes in it.
That is true.
So it keeps you hydrated when you're getting fucked up.
Yeah.
That's why I'm able to do what we do.
That's right.
Oh, man. Well, we do go to the TV timeout real quick. I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor of today's show, Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the promo code CLNS, and Prize Picks is going to match your initial deposit up to $100. Put $100 in your account when you use the promo code CLNS, and Prize Picks will match your $100 deposit. You'll have $200 to play with. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. Choose more or less on the projected stat line for Prize Picks. This is the lineup that I went with for tonight. I went with more than 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Mitchell Robinson. Smitty, cashed. 8 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. Cashed. I went with RJ Barrett, more than 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's at 21 points, 5 assists, 1 rebound. Cash. I went with more Jalen Brunson points than 23.5. He's at 22, so I need one more bucket.
One more field goal.
One more field goal. And then I went with Victor Wembanyama, less than 38 fantasy points, and I don't think he's anywhere close, as he has 11.7 rebounds, 2 assists.
No. And he's got 3 turnovers, which might subtract a point there.
Agreed. So if you want to be a winner, maybe sometimes you should just roll with my picks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. Oh, Ginger says, I know it's in the Eternals, seeing the court change color. I thought the court changed color, Smitty. Maybe I think tequila works.
Is it a light on one side, like shining on the other paint? Because I think they might be the same color, except there's just more light.
No, one is light blue, one is dark blue.
That's bullshit. I'm out on the court now. I'm out on the court.
If you're wondering, the tequila works. The tequila works. Someone asked how my guy Rich Rob said, how much would I potentially win? I put 20 on it. I'd win 200. I'd win 200 if we win that tonight. So we need one more basket from Jalen Brunson, and I'm going to win $200. Also, can't let Wemby go nuclear in this final quarter.
Tycoon, you can't cash out on a prize picks, unfortunately. It's daily fantasy. It's not betting.
No, it's not betting. It's daily fantasy. If you do a 4-player pick, and you do 20, it's 10 times multiplier for 4 players.
Yes.
So 20 to 200.
$200. Yeah, 10 extra money. It's actually a good deal. I'll put the link in the chat again.
Y'all should play. It's a lot of fun. Be responsible.
Be responsible.
Be responsible. Look, you're not going to win every night.
It's like Johnson Yu. He says, man, I only play on Flex Fridays, because Flex Friday goes, you put in a $20 flex play. If it loses, they give you the $20 back.
It's pretty much $20 of free play.
Yep, it's $20 of free play. And listen, I'll state this right now, and I'll put myself up here just to give you guys a testimonial. I've been playing Prize Picks before I worked at Chat Sports. I'm telling you that right now. Before I worked at Chat Sports, I've been playing Prize Picks. I love it. It's a lot of fun. You guys should try it.
As Brunson missed the layup on the other end, and the Spurs miss a layup on that end.
I've never seen that was a Brandon Knight level.
Quickly, transition 3, blocked. He wanted a foul. They don't call it. Here comes Malachi Brannon. He'll dish it to Jones. Nick's got to settle in here. Still a lot of time left. 17 points is not a ball game here. That's going to be deep 3 for Kelton Johnson. Good.
14.
We're down to 14.
That's not good.
Michael Vasquez says the flex play is meant to get you hooked. It's one way to look at it.
That's why I love the power plays, because they just give you the big payouts. If you lose, you lose.
JB needs one more bucket. He'll drive, finds it open quickly. Left corner 3, off the mark. That's going to be a jump ball, though, between Robinson and Sohan. Smitty, I know I like to boost up my Knicks, but man, oh man, he is a special rebounder,
He might be the
especially
best
on the
rebounder
offense.
in the NBA.
His offensive rebounding is ridiculous.
Which is crazy, because why is he not a great defensive rebounder? Like, he should be averaging 18 rebounds a game right now, as far as like the first 9 games of the season go.
Agreed.
Why is he not a great defensive rebounder?
He's averaging 6.5 offensive rebounds a game.
That's half of his boards. You should not be getting half your boards offensively.
Robinson versus Collins, and Collins won the tip, but he knocked it out of bounds. How did they not call that? That went out of bounds on the baseline. They're going to give the Spurs the ball. Branham will miss the push shot. Rebound by Randall.
Get Brunson a bucket.
We need one more bucket from Brunson's for my prize picks to hit.
I want to see all
Randall
the
throws it into Robinson, and he's fouled at the 10.
Yo, when Jalen Brunson does get that bucket, because it's good enough to where he is going to probably play the rest of the game now.
I do feel confident about him playing. I was worried he wasn't for a while.
I was too.
If he doesn't score another point, I'm going to be pissed.
I will be pissed.
Robinson is going to go to the line. I think this is his 3rd trip there.
At this point, now we can ask this question again. Who do you got tonight, Knicks or Spurs? Type your Ks, man. Type your Ks in the chat. Let's go.
Robinson, first free throw, in and out. The line drive was back on that one. Got to get a little bit more arc on that, Mitch. Let's go. Michael Vasquez says they weren't calling any, now calling too much. Victor says the Knicks would be unstoppable if they had a starting center that can score. That's so disrespectful to Mitchell Robinson.
It really is, because like the Knicks aren't where they're at right now. If they're not, like the Knicks are probably 1-5.
Robinson does miss both free throws there, but yeah, the Knicks aren't where they are today if it ain't for Mitchell Robinson. I think he had 18 rebounds in a closeout game against the Cavs. Like, come on, man. That's
Disrespectful.
There's some people that you need to trade on this Knicks team, and ain't Mitchell Robinson. As that's going to be a foul on Mitch on the other end. Keldon Johnson is going to go to the line for 2.
Could be a 12-point game just like that.
I'm with you, OG. Mitchell Robinson should get, like, between the amount of drives that Barrett has and Randall has and Brunson has, Mitchell Robinson should average 10 points on alley-oops, putbacks off of offensive rebounds, and just drop-off passes.
Absolutely.
They need to give him the ball a little bit more. I know he can't shoot. I know he can't do anything offensively, but the amount of drivers and playmakers and gravity pullers the Knicks have, he should get more buckets.
He should be in a position to put the ball in the basket 5 times per game.
Yes.
So it's not asking for too much. It really
Johnson missed the first. He'll miss both. Good foul by Mitch. I really liked Keldon Johnson last year, and here's my overreaction on one game. He looks awful right now.
He did not look good tonight.
I like him, though.
Athletic, fun player.
Yeah. Brunson dishes it to Barrett. Barrett cross court to quickly into the corner for Randall, who knocks down the 3. Julius Randall knocks down the right corner 3 off the great ball movement for the Knicks. Quickly, we'll get that assist.
Back up to 17 with 6 remaining. Who do you got, Knicks or Spurs? Type those keys.
Let's go. We got 810 people watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing?
I feel bad for you, honestly.
Sub for Knicks Dubs. Help us get to 29,000 subscribers. We're getting closer and closer as we're getting some people to say close in the chat. My guy CPJ says close. I'm right there with you. This game should not be close the remainder of the way. I wish we could get one more Jalen Brunson bucket so my prize pick's hit and I can have $200 in my pocket. But I'll just take a win as well. But $200 would be cool as well. That'd be cool as well. Hit that sub button, though. Help us get to 29,000 subs. We are the fastest growing New York Knicks channel on YouTube, and we're going to continue to stay in that lane because we're going to continue to do live watch parties for almost every single game this year. On games from Monday to Friday through the end of the football season, we will be live on this channel. So come back and watch us then. Sub for Knicks Dubs. Let's go. Joey DeLuca says, let's go. Get to 29,000, y'all.
We're so close.
I know.
Less than 400 away.
Let's go. 900 people watching. I know some people aren't subscribed. Would appreciate it if you did. Doug McDermott. He'll have the ball in the corner. He'll get it to Wembanyama. Stolen by R.J. Barrett. R.J.'s going to bring it up the left side. He's going to drive. Gets it to Randall, who throws it down. Good playmaking by the Knicks. Results in a fast break stuff for Julius off the feed from R.J. As Sohan's going to drive right at Mitchell Robinson, lays it up and in. Come on, JB. You better not.
Just get one, man.
One more bucket, Jalen. Come on.
Now watch. He's going to get fouled and hit one free throw. I'll be pissed.
Brunson has it up top, guarded by Sohan. Crosses over. Step back 2.
Gotta hit it.
He missed it.
No, that might have been the chance. That might be it for us. I'm not going to lie.
Tibbs ain't taking starters out. You know that.
That's true.
As Sohan, ball stolen by Quickly, but they're going to call a foul.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I'm so scared for this prize picks right now. Because mine, one more Randall Brunson bucket hits mine, too.
Really?
Yeah. I Cam Thomas less.
You just went with a 2-play?
Yeah. I don't know, for some reason it's $30 bonus just popped up in my account. So.
What? Does that happen?
I swear, they give me free money all the time. It's awesome.
Wembanyama catches the ball off the inbound. 10 to shoot for San Antonio. McDermott catch and launches a 3. That's no good. Wembanyama with the offensive rebound. Gets inside. Left-hand layup good. They called an and 1 on that, Smitty. Where was the foul?
That was the most textbook, just like up and in layup. Like, let's move on. They did not want to move on, I guess. Oh, Julius Caesar said JB is finishing this game. We don't play again until Sunday. That is a good point. See, I'm not gonna say you're a bad Knicks fan, Stephen Ars, but like, to say RJ is untradeable, man. That's my issue with some Knicks fans. So they think their players are gods.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that, to be honest with you. Brunson's going to bring it up. Wembanyama's up to 14 points, 8 rebounds. He's got to chill a little bit.
Get a bucket, Jalen!
Brunson swings it to Barrett. Barrett now guarded by Doug McDermott. Crossover, left-hand layup. Barrett, no good.
Oh, no.
4:30 to go. I need one more bucket from Brunson.
I've seen this
As
movie before.
Brunson draws a charge! Another one added to the season total.
That's 3 tonight. That'd be 9 on the season, leading the NBA in charges drawn.
If you were to say someone's getting phantom foul calls already, that's PH, right?
Phantom? Yeah.
Yeah. Wemby's already getting phantom foul calls.
Absolutely.
Brunson will bring it up. We've got 4 minutes to go. Come on, JB. One more bucket. Gets a screen from Robinson. Kicks it to Barrett. Barrett back to Brunson. Brunson swings it to Randall. Randall's going to cross up on Kelton Johnson. He's doubled. Gets it to RJ. RJ 3. No good. Robinson with the rebound. Gets it to Brunson. He's in the paint. Not even looking to score.
No!
It's Brunson one-on-one
Yo, he
versus
knows what the line
Wemby.
is.
7 on the shot clock. Deep 3. Brunson. Good! Jalen Brunson from downtown. Bang!
Nothing but JBs in the chat! Nothing but JBs! I want nothing but JBs!
Get the JBs in the chat!
Let's go! I haven't had a prize mix in weeks!
Da-da-da! Da-da-da! Let's go!
Let's go!
Wemby off the catch. His shot's no good. Rebound by Brunson. He'll kick it up ahead to Randall. Randall can go to the cup if he wants. No one's underneath the rim. Now he's going to post up Kelton Johnson and bleed that clock. Gets to the block. Releases a fall away. 2. Good! Julius Randle stepped into his office on that one and knocked down the patent move. As Wemby misses another layup. Rebound by Julius. He'll cross over. It's a 4-on-2. Julius going to go coast to coast. Swings it to Quickly. He'll take a 3. No good. Rebound by Julius. And
Wow!
He made a shot from under the basket.
Wow!
Julius Randle made a shot from under the basket.
Unbelievable! Can't believe it! Let's go!
I'm going to offer another deal for the people.
Oh, boy.
I'm feeling good right now. My prize picks is going to hit. How about this?
What do you got?
We're at $320 in Super Chats. Well, now we're up to $330 because Smitty.
3-point call! Eric Trump!
Brunson, burner.
Whoa!
Knicks greater than the Sperms. When we getting some 420 Bing rips?
Yo!
I have no idea what you mean by 420 Bing rips.
Yo.
No idea.
No clue, bro.
No idea what you mean by that. Fuck it. Once we get up to $400 in Super Chats, I'm doing another boot.
Oh, boy.
We're $70 away. Let's get there as a team. If we can get to 400, I'm doing another boot. Michael says, Marsh, it's horrible. Why you like it so much? It's not horrible. If you're a real Knicks fan, you know what that comes from. I want Smitty to do it for every Super Chat.
It's electric.
As the Spurs, Smitty, have emptied the bench, Popovich is waving the white towel.
Let's go.
As the Knicks are up 120 to 101 with 2:40 to go. If we get to $400 in Super Chats, I'm gonna do another beer boot. Let's ride.
Sub for Knicks dubs. We're getting a dub tonight. Let's go.
Knicks up 19, 2.5 to go. Brunson. On the floor to close for the Knicks is Brunson, Quickly, Barrett, Randall, and Robinson. Quickly, step back 3. Good!
That one didn't even touch the rim.
Emmanuel Quickly is heating up at the Garden as the Knicks are up 22.
Go New York, go New York, go! Go, New York, go, New York, go! 3-point goal! EC!
EC! $5 super chat as quickly lines it up.
Oh,
Misses
same
it.
spot.
Going to be rebounded by San Antonio. We're 65 away, Smitty, from another boot.
Let's go!
65 away from another boot.
Who's it gonna be?
As the Spurs, thanks to a couple of nice passes, get a nice little layup. Knicks up by 20 with 1:40 to go.
This one's all but wrapped up for the Knickerbockers.
Anthony says teamwork makes the dream work.
I want to see the assist numbers. I will get you guys the stats post game, and I want to see the assist numbers for the next.
As
night.
RJ Barrett with an aggressive drive to the lane. He's fouled and won. RJ Barrett. That's a good take by RJ. Good take by RJ Barrett. Knicks are firing on all cylinders.
We got some 9s in the chat for RJ.
Shout out to my guy Jin. I don't know how to say that. Jin Cuckoo. And I hope that's not a bad word. RJ Barrett's going to complete the 3-point play as the Knicks will start to empty their bench. Good thing Brunson hit that 3, Smitty, because he's out of the game.
Oh, I know.
We were not getting there if he missed that.
It was a legitimate sweat.
If he didn't make that shot, Knicks weren't getting there. Miles McBride and Jericho Sims have checked in for the Knicks, as well as Ryan Arcidiacono and Daquan Jeffries.
We're getting Archie minutes?
Arcidiacono has – the Knicks have completely entered the bench.
Who's 20?
Dylan Windler.
Oh, my God.
Dylan Windler.
This is ridiculous. I've seen some guys tonight who I just haven't seen on the floor in a long time. Chetty Osman, Zach Collins. We got guys on both teams. Well, I'm just like, what the hell?
This 5 for the Knicks is kind of crazy. Miles McBride, Ryan Arcidiacono, Daquan Jeffries, Jericho Sims, and Dylan Windler.
I don't know if that 5 is beating the Rockets Summer League team. I'm not going to lie. The Rockets were nice.
How many games does that team win in the G League? Do they win the G League title?
I don't even know how many games they play in the G League.
Do they win the G League title?
I hope so.
As Arcidiacono kicks it to Windler. Windler out to McBride. Now to Jericho Sims, top of the key. They'll get it to Daquan Jeffries. He'll drive and then turn it over.
This is a November lineup if I've ever seen one.
As the Knicks will win this game, as that's going to be a 3-point attempt for San Antonio. No good, but an offensive rebound. Who's 14? Wesley?
Wesley who?
Wesley Snipes?
Wesley Snipes. I don't think he's hooping. 14. Who are these guys?
As we got less than 30 seconds to go, Arcidiacono will have it. He's going to drive and then kicks it for Deuce to Daquan Jeffries. 3, no good. Rebound by San Antonio. We're less than 20 to go as Jeffries will go coast to coast. He'll miss a layup, and it's going to be a rebound by San Antonio. They'll kick it out and try to spray from downtown. No good. Knicks rebound. No more time on the shot clock. And that will do it. Type those W's down in the comment section as the Knicks dominate Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs 126 to 105. Get those dubs in the chat. We're stepping into Club Dub tonight. Let's go. Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
We are the New York Knicks.
We are the New York Knicks. We went through some tough shit.
We went to De Blasio, we went to Cuomo, it was some rough shit. But we still got the Knicks.
We still got the Knicks. Did we hit PP that quarter? Absolutely. All right, cool. Absolutely. The Spurs get dominated. 126-105. I think they just added 2 points to their score, Smitty. I think they just added 2 points. They probably gave him to Victor Wembanyama. He got fouled walking to the locker room.
Phantom points, the phantom foul calls, they're just giving shit out to San Antonio. That's how it's going to be for the next 15 years. Get used to it. Sub for Knicks Dubs. Let's go, guys. I'm going to get you some stats here in a second.
What did he say? He thought the Garden was bigger?
Yeah, he said it's not as big as I thought. Or it's not that big. Who told him it was a massive football stadium?
What an idiot.
Dumbass.
We are 65 away from another boot. 65 away from another boot.
That's a discounted boot if I've ever seen one.
I'm not saying someone's got to send in 65. I want to see us get there as a team.
Who said it before? Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'm with you. As
Somebody
my guy
in the
Terrence
chat said
Myers
that.
in the chat typing those W's. Big D says ESPN courtside reporters are fire. Yeah, that girl was bad. Unfortunately for us, we don't have any female bad shorties on stage. We just got Smitty.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm all you got. So.
Randall
used to
says,
it.
"Hey Marsh, don't let CP know you're making fun of him."
Who's CP?
How am I
CP?
making fun of CP? Don't start anything that doesn't need to be started. No one made fun of CP. What are you talking about? Crim's dad says, "Where's Alonzo?" She's somewhere in Louisiana working a different job because
She's
she
in the
quit.
Bayou.
Randall, I don't know what you're talking about or trying to say. No one ever said that. Anything bad about CP.
Never said that.
Come on, man. It says we are the New York Knicks ? What? Have you? I think
If
you're.
you don't know about that, then
Are you
you're-
trolling me?
I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah, no one made fun of anybody, bro. Relax. Let's do a quick mailbag call. And that'll be the video that goes out Saturday. I'll do a fresh cut for tomorrow. Nah, we'll just do normal mailbag questions. Just want to create a weigh-in of hashtag Knicks to get on the show. Let's do that. Mark K says, "Marsh, you ruined watch parties for me, brother. I follow you on Knicks and Giants channels, but I had to watch my USC Trojans the other day, and it was the lamest watch party." I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, Rich Rob, nobody has ever said a bad word about CP. That was a crazy reach by that guy.
By the way, I don't think Marsh ruined watch parties for you. I think he's just the best in the game.
No one, CP the franchise is a GOAT on Knicks YouTube.
I was gonna say, I know you. I'm not super ingrained in Knicks Now lore yet, but I know CP's a legend, and I know Nick Marsh never say anything bad about him.
I've never said anything bad about him. Please don't ever start that. I did ask him to collab one time. He didn't respond, so that is what it be. Broadway Barrett coming alive from Nope. Michael Vasquez says the Sixers are 6-1 and Maxey playing like a bad man.
Yo, they're not
FMLO.
that good, bro.
I'm not in on the Sixers.
They're not that good, bro.
I'm not in on the
Trust me,
Sixers.
they're not that good. They have a lot of fresh legs right now. It's early in the regular season. That depth will show later in the season. Trust that.
Charlie C says this was a fun stream. Yes, it was. Good to see you in the chat, brother.
Appreciate you, Charlie.
Bax says good game, great hosting. Bax, I appreciate you. Rich Rob, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yoo-hoo says Knicks game finished. First thing ESPN talks about Sixers versus Celtics. That's why TNT will forever and always be better than ESPN.
Yep. They're not
They don't
talking
even
about
do a
the game.
post-game show.
They're not doing a post-game show for the game that was just on.
That's why
Their poster boy, Wemby, just played in the Garden. If Wemby had 25
they're
and 10,
talking about it.
they'd be talking about it right now. It'd be a whole different graphics package. It'd be Perk talking about Wemby's the greatest player that's ever lived because he stinks. Now they're talking about Sixers Celtics because that game just happened to be close. Yeah. The Celtics fan is complaining about them talking about the Celtics. Live Q&A coming up. Use hashtag Knicks or Super Chat to ask your questions about the Knicks so far this season. It could be about this game. It could be about anything. Knicks don't play till Sunday, so any question does apply. Use hashtag Knicks to get on the show.
I said ESPN not even talking about the Knicks versus Spurs game. LOL. If Wemby played well, ESPN would have been talking about it for weeks.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing how bad of a product ESPN has become.
It's not good anymore, man.
All I wanted to do my whole life growing up was work for ESPN.
Same here.
I have no interest to work for them. They are a bad product.
I said this before. I worked at Chat Sports. While I was still in college, I was like, I have no interest in working for ESPN.
It's a terrible product.
They fire everybody like every couple months, and they push agendas now. Like it's not real sports reporting, man.
It's a joke. My guy Big D says Perk is trash. He's funny. I don't need to listen to Kendrick Perkins and Richard Jefferson talk.
By the way, does Kendrick Perkins, and this is thrown around, we were just talking ball earlier in the office. Does Kendrick Perkins have a vote? Does he have an MVP vote?
I think he does.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
William Burton says they come across as snobbish. I agree with you.
Absolutely. I think they're better than everybody else for no reason.
Brian says, I'm riding your picks next time. Look, I don't always have winners.
Yeah.
Don't like if you roll with my picks and they lose.
He is not responsible.
I'm not responsible, but I did have a winner tonight.
You did have a winner.
I did have a winner tonight. As Nick Davidov. Can we get the eye emojis in the chat? My guy Nick Davidov was courtside at the game tonight. He got to see the Knicks dominate the Spurs. Can we get the eyeballs in the chat for Nick Davidov? He says he did not like W. I think he's talking about Wembanyama. He didn't show up. Well, Nick Davidov, he said he thought that the Garden was bigger. So obviously his depth perception was off from the rim tonight, Smitty, because he went 4 for 14.
Garbage. He was trash. He actually was afraid of Mitchell Robinson, which is crazy.
He thought the goal was off with how big the stadium he thought it was going to be.
Bad depth perception. Should have got a better person to tell you what the Garden was. It's not a football stadium, pal.
What did this guy think? He was walking into...
The SoFi? Like, what are we doing?
He thought he was going to watch Penn State play football?
This ain't Happy Valley, pal.
As Nick Davidov comes through with a $20 super chat. Keep the eyeballs going in the chat. Keep the eye... Don't ever say that again. Nick Davidov, 3-point goal. Nick Davidov. Charlie C, 100% agree, brother. Eyeball emojis in the chat. We're $45 away from $400 in super chats. I said if we got there, we're going to do another boot. Juan says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how drunk are you? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. My Knicks won. My prize picks hit. It's been electric. As Nick Davidov comes back again with a $20 super chat. 3-point goal. Nick Davidov. And then we got a 3-point goal. Johnson you. Johnson you. Coming in with a $10 super chat. Smitty left the studio. I don't know where he went. He said, I got to run real quick. I think the boot ran through him. But Johnson you is saying, good team dub. Almost 4 Knicks with 20 points. We're going to go through all the stats coming up in a second. That's why you subscribe to the channel, because ESPN just stopped talking about the game because Wemby didn't play well. And he's back again. 3-point goal. Johnson you. We're 5 away. We're 5 away from 400.
5 away from another Marsh boot.
As we have a Smitty.
3-point goal. William Burton.
William Burton.
Burton.
Bang!
Let's go. Get Chip to make that boot.
I haven't even asked Smitty if this is okay. If we get to 500, he's racing me.
Okay, yeah.
If we get to 500, Smitty's going to race me.
Okay.
We're 85 away. It's a long way. It's a long way to go. I'm already going to do one.
Well, after the post game, after we'll do a little mailbag.
We'll do a little mailbag. Let's run through these stats from the game.
Stats.
We're going to do a mailbag, and then we're going to close the show with Marshall doing a boot.
And
But if we get to 500, which we're 85 away, I'm going to race Smitty again, and I'm going to beat him again. As we have a 3-point goal, Johnson you. And Smitty.
What happened? Uh-oh. Hold on. I haven't seen it. Hold on 1 second. What do we got? We got a 3-point goal! Eric Druff! Dude, the Knicks over the Sperms is wild.
Knicks greater than Sperms. Knicks all day, every day. Playoffs.
Playoffs?
Let's go.
Woo!
And then Smitty.
We got a 3-point goal! Johnson, you!
And then Smitty.
We got a 3-point goal! Johnson, you! He's on fire!
And Smitty.
3-point goal! Johnson, you!
My man Johnson Hughes at the strip club right now.
He's peppering that thing.
We got a
3-point goal! Anthony Donner! Knicks!
And then Smitty.
3-point goal! Johnson, you!
Johnson Hughes is just, that man's ATM. He's a frequent flyer. Because Smitty.
3-point goal! Johnson, you! It's ridiculous.
Holy shit, I need some water.
This is ridiculous. As we get another 3-point goal, Johnson, you!
I can't stop laughing.
This is awesome. We got another 3-point goal, Johnson, you! It just keeps going. Johnson, you type in some letters or something so I can change the screen.
I don't think you could type letters on $1 super chats.
Well, good thing. It's got a 3-point goal, Johnson, you!
As we are officially $62 away. $62 away from a beer boot race.
Hey, yo, Crim's dad. Shout out to you, my man. Shout out to you.
Crim's dad in the building. What up, Crimmy? William Burton. Nope. Joey DeLuca. Did we hit that last one? Well, there's another one.
3-point goal, Johnson, you!
60 away.
Absolutely ridiculous.
We're 60 away.
Johnson, you could have donated a 10. He could have brought in a 20. No, he wanted to do 21s so I could keep giving him a 3-point goal. Johnson, you!
Is he doing this the whole way?
I don't know.
No way.
We're never going to get to the mailbag. This is ridiculous.
We're 59 away.
We got 3-point goal. Johnson, you!
He just keeps saying as we got a
3-point goal, Nick Davidov. Oh, there's a 3-point goal, Johnson, you.
He says, shake that thing, Smitty. And then we got Jill, don't ever do that again.
Yo, 3-point goal, Knicks Galaxy.
We got more.
Uh-oh, we got 3-point goal, Johnson, you. And another 3-point goal, William Burton. And then we got 2 more 3-point goals, Johnson, you.
My head is on fire from laughing, dude.
Well, you gotta keep chuckling because we got a 3-point goal, William Burton. Oh, and now more people are getting in on the fun, but we do have another 3-point goal, Johnson, you. Uh-oh, and then there's more coming because we got a 3-point goal, John Musgrove.
We're 40 away.
Hey, listen.
We're 40 away.
If we do it all the way, we'll
That's
do it all the
crazy.
way.
If we-
Michael Johnson, you.
Are you going to be able to do this the whole
I'm
way?
going to be saying this in my sleep because we got a Michael William Burton.
We're 39 away.
I mean, if you guys want to do it the whole way, I'll do it the whole way.
39 away.
Microphone's falling off.
It's raining threes.
It's raining threes.
It's raining
twos.
threes.
It's raining ones. It's raining everything,
Holy
man.
shit. The back of my head hurts so bad.
Listen,
Johnson, you said he ran out of ones to give. Do not go back to the ATM, brother. It's never a good idea.
Yeah, no. That's so funny.
We're 39 away, boys.
Joey DeLuca, like, I'll do it. If the kids are sending them in, I'll do it. This is nuts.
Holy shit.
All right. Michael William Burton.
26 away. 26 away. No,
started this-
36
we
away.
started
I'm bad
this-
at math. 36
We
away.
started this at 85. Oh my God, we're 36 away for another boot. Keep sending them in, doesn't matter the denomination. Oh my goodness. Listen, I'll interrupt. Let's just go through the stats. I'll just interrupt
Yeah.
if we get them.
We're up to $463.80. I don't know how much is left, but we got to get to 500 for Smitty to join us on the boot.
So that's 37 left, or 36 left.
36 and 20 cents.
Yeah.
36 and 20 cents.
Johnson U says, Crims, I blew all my ones in the club. As we get a 3-point goal. Phoenix Downs. Nope, loves it. Uh-oh, this one is a big time 3-point goal. Dave me.
25 away. Dave Me with a $10 super chat. Dave Me.
25 away.
Dave Me's a real one.
Oh, man.
Can we get 25 $1 super chats?
25 $1 super chats. I will do it every time. I don't care.
25 $1 super chats. Can we get there?
This is ridiculous. By the time we finish up, this Golden State game's going to be done. Oh, my God.
25 away. Says I got one more Lincoln from the
Lincoln.
Johnson, you're a legend.
This is ridiculous.
Holy shit.
Well, it doesn't stop there. Because we got a 3-point goal. William Burton. And then we got another 3-point goal. Knicks Galaxy. And then the man of the hour is back. 3-point goal. Johnson U. And then a 3-point goal. Dave Me. And then a 3-point goal. Johnson U. And then a 3-point goal. Johnson U. And then another 3-point goal. Crimson. And then another 3-point goal. Johnson U. And then another 3-point goal. OG.
The windmill. 4 away. 4
Bang!
away.
Well, we
4.
got a 3-point goal. Johnson U. And then we got another 3-point goal. Anthony Dunner.
2 away. 1 away.
We got another 3-point goal. Johnson U.
Who's going to be the last one?
Who is it gonna be? And who else would it be? 3-point goal! Johnson, you! Let's go!
And then Crimmy with a
3-point
3-point goal!
Crim's dad! Let's go! Come on! We did it! Spam the threes in the chat!
Threes in the chat!
Threes in the chat!
Threes in the chat!
3-point goal! Knicks! No! Maya, we might. Maya, we might.
My head is on fire from
We have to do a boot race now.
my head is on fire from laughing.
That is so funny.
The band gave me fresh ones.
Oh, they were crispy. They
my,
were
ma-
hitting.
my man had the band around the one.
That's so ridiculous. Oh my God. Let's go through some stats, man. Let's level out. Let's level
All
out
right.
through the stats. We'll do the
This is
boot.
what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Anthony,
want
note what happens at Knicks Now stays at Knicks Now.
this. Facts.
So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. As my shirt is completely dry. Awesome. We're gonna run through the stats from tonight's game. We're gonna do a mailbag call, and then we're gonna do a mailbag answering questions or comments from you guys.
Cool.
And then we're gonna close the show with a beer boot race.
Cool.
Me versus Smitty.
Cool.
Capiche?
Kapash.
Capiche?
Kapash.
Gabagoo. Capiche?
Gabago. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. The Italians hate you right now.
Only one Italian hates me.
There's no reason for that nonsense.
Alrighty.
I love it though.
Johnson U says, I gotta sign off. What?
Johnson, you
Why are you signing off?
just got us to the boot race.
Joey DeLuca, is it racist for me to say gabagoo? I'm literally part Italian. I've seen it in movies. A gabagoo. Is that
Gabagoo.
racist? I don't think that's racist. If it is, let me know. I'll stop saying it. I don't think it's racist.
Joey DeLuca, I don't think you had to tell anybody that you're 100% Italian, brother. You are Italian.
Joey says it is not racist. Okay.
No, it's not.
All righty. RJ Barrett, Smitty, great game tonight. Continues to be efficient.
Really solid.
But it's the downtown shooting that really stands out to me. 5 of 9 from downtown for RJ. Shot 55% from downtown. His ability to adjust his shooting form in the offseason. I've talked about it multiple times. RJ used to be a shooter where he would release the ball in front of his face, but on top of his head. Now, if you watch RJ Barrett shoot, he's moved the shooting pocket to the side of his face, having a much more repeatable motion, and it is translating to his ability to knock down shots. Entering tonight's game, RJ Barrett was shooting 44%, after tonight's game, RJ Barrett is shooting 44% from downtown on the season. While I pray and hope he continues to be a 44% shooter from downtown, all I ask is be better than 35. If RJ shoots better than 35% from downtown, he is going to be an all-star this year. If he continues to play like this, he should be an all-star. Smitty is averaging 22 points on 47.5% from the field and 44% from downtown.
That's all-star numbers.
Not starter numbers, but he deserves to at least be in the consideration.
Absolutely.
Another guy that had a really good night tonight. He's really played well the last 2 games. Had the worst 6-game start to an NBA season.
He's still not efficient yet, but he's doing better.
He's doing better. 16 rebounds for Julius is kind of crazy.
I was shocked when I saw that.
I did not think Julius Randle had 16 rebounds tonight. If you would have asked me before you flashed the stats, how many rebounds did I think Julius Randle
I
had?
would have said a solid 8.
Yeah, I would have said 8 to 10,
Yeah.
16, 5 assists. Let me see how many turnovers Julius
I want to see
had.
how many offensive rebounds he had because he had more than I anticipated tonight. Julius Randle, along with those 16 rebounds.
Only 2 turnovers. I'll take that.
4 offensive rebounds for Julius Randle, 5 from Mitchell Robinson. So Julius active on that offensive glass, and he was better around the rim tonight. Let's not kid ourselves. But the most valuable Nick so far this season is this man.
As Nick Davidoff says in the chat, I have 10 tickets to Sunday's game. Who is interested?
Oh.
If you want tickets to Sunday's game, Talk to Nick Davidov in the chat.
Damn.
He's a legend. Nick
That's a lot of
Davidov, you're a
tickets,
legend.
Nick Davidov.
But you're right, Smitty. Mitchell Robinson has been a difference maker for the Knicks this year. 12 rebounds. How many offensive did you say? 5?
5 for Mitch Rob. Yeah.
5 offensive rebounds for him. 4 for Randall. 3 for Hartenstein. What's going to make this Knicks team great is their ability to dominate on the offensive glass, and they did that once again. A huge offensive night for Jalen Brunson, specifically in that second half. Would like to obviously see him shoot better than 42% from the field, but when you shoot 5 of 8 from downtown, Smitty, 62.5%, that's going to be a true shooting of almost 65% on the game. He is turning into one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA right now. When you talk about his season averages, he is currently shooting 39% from downtown. Last year shot 42%, and I think that number is only going to continue to climb. Jalen has had some big nights, 45 points against the Bucks, but I like the way he just played basketball tonight. 6 assists. Last night he had 6 assists. I thought he took care of the ball well tonight. 0 turnovers for Jalen Brunson. That had been a problem entering tonight. 6 assists, no turnovers.
That's all
Love
you
the
can
way
ask
Brunson
for.
played. And he came out early, Smitty, setting others up.
Yeah. I'm surprised he only finished with 6 assists because he had like 3 or 4 in that first quarter. He was really setting guys up. He's throwing the lobs to Mitch Rob, which is nice to see.
I liked the way Jalen Brunson played basketball tonight. Really did. Got to be a little bit more efficient. Would like to be closer to 50%, but when you shoot 62.5% off 8 attempts and you knock down 5, not a lot of room to
Can't
complain.
complain too much there.
I mean, look, the backcourt duo, the 2 point guards.
These kids can score, man.
25 for Brunson, 19 for Quickly, 5 assists for Quickly, 6 for Brunson. That's 11 assists total. Emmanuel Quickly is showing why the Knicks need to keep him on this roster, man. And he continues to get better and better, it seems like, every single season. And he looked good again tonight. Isaiah Hartenstein, 13 points. He flashed some of that offensive game. Had that
wild.
Back to the basket, right-hand hook shot for the lefty. And he's done this move a couple times where he power dribbles into a jump stop, puts his shoulder into a guy, creates space, and lays it up around the 10. His evolution this year is pretty freaking good.
It's really good. I mean, Isaiah Hartenstein used to be a 15th man on the bench for a couple of years of his NBA career. Now he's like second guy off the bench for the Knicks.
All of his rebounds offensive, too.
That's awesome. That's all you can ask for.
Quentin Grimes was efficient tonight. 3 of 5, 60%, 2 of 4 from downtown. Would like to see him get more shots.
The reason I pulled up this Quentin Grimes
only
graphic,
18 minutes.
5 of those points came in the first minute of the game.
So you had Quickly play 27 minutes, Hart played 24, DiVincenzo played 19.
Quentin Grimes should be playing more minutes than Dante DiVincenzo. I said it.
Honestly, he probably should. He probably should, man. He probably should.
And I like DiVincenzo. I think he's a good player. I think both of them need to be out on the floor, but I think Grimes needs to absolutely be higher on the pecking order for the Knicks than Dante DiVincenzo does.
I agree with you, man.
We haven't looked at this in a while. We'll go to the Spurs quickly. Wemby got clamped up. There's no disputing it. Half of those 14 points were in garbage time. He stunk all night. Couldn't hit 3. 0 for 4 from deep. 28% from the field, man. He's 7'5".
Smitty, he looked bad.
He didn't know. He looked bad tonight. The box score watchers be like, 14, 9, and 2. Just kind of a midnight for Wembanyama.
The guy made 4 shots.
That was bad.
I mean, he got to the line frickin' 6 times, and he wasn't even aggressive.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, he didn't try to take over offensively. And, brother, you're the only good player on the Spurs. The only player who's, can take over a game offensively on that whole team. You got to do it when you can. Jeremy Sohan had a really nice game tonight as well.
I didn't know we had 16. I know we made those 2 early threes. I didn't think he had 16.
He had a couple runners in the lane. He was playing very solid tonight. Sohan's a good player. I like what I've seen from him. Keldon Johnson, not good. Malachi Branham, pretty good. He's a bucket getter. That's a bucket getter.
I like him.
And then, Devin Vassell didn't do anything.
Yeah,
he was questionable for the game, so they kept him on low minutes.
Missed the last 2 games.
Trey Jones, solid, but he didn't kill you. He's not a 3-point threat, so you kind of let Trey Jones get those 12 points because he's not really a threat to score much.
The Knicks shot 46% from the field, 45% from downtown. They were 19 of 42.
Yeah, we get that a number up
What's
there.
kind of crazy is, Smitty, they only out-rebounded the Spurs by 1, which doesn't really – I don't know why it says 53. My app says 47.
53 boards.
Yeah, my app says 47.
I will take this off then because it is.
You can just read only
It's
that.
funny. It says 61 here.
On what site?
NBA.com.
Really? So we got a
Yeah.
couple of different sites recording a couple of different numbers.
61 and 53 aren't close, and 47 is definitely not.
I mean, the Spurs were 44 of 90 from the field, which means that they missed 46 shots. They also went 8 of 13 from the foul line. So
I think 61 might be the number because
and
the
you had
offensive boards from the Knicks had at least 12 offensive boards.
yeah, Knicks had 13 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, interesting. Weird numbers. I'll get this off screen for you guys. My bad.
Not sure why different sites are recording different things.
All right. We still do need questions for the mailbag, though. We have about 3 right now.
Yeah.
I know you guys can do better than that. Come on.
We're going to put this mailbag out on Saturday on the channel. I'd like for you guys to get your questions in. Hashtag Knicks or Super Chat. All Super Chats guaranteed to get into the mailbag if they're related to the Knicks. Crim's dad was calling for Smitty to do more 3-point goals.
Send in a super chat, brother. I'll do them.
He said if you every Super Chat, he'll do it. But can I get some real ones to ask a question like OG, Joey, Steven, Anthony, Nope, Michael, Will? Can we get some questions in? Hashtag Knicks. Just put it in the chat. It'll pop it up on screen. I'm going to roll to the restroom real quick, Smitty.
Okay.
Get these guys to ask some questions. Let's go.
Come on now. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up, Knicks fans? How are we all doing? Hold on. I'm going to change the name because it says bum-ass Rolly right now. All right.
I'll be right back.
Marsh will be right back. Your resident hater is here. Ask some questions, guys. Yo, Joey. How we doing, my guy? Doing good, my friend. Let's go. Use hashtag Knicks. Get a question on the show. Whatever you might think about the Knicks so far this season, about clamping up Wemby, about any trade possibilities, trading Julius Randle. He played solid tonight, so maybe you guys might want to quiet down on those. But telling you right now, use hashtag Knicks. You're gonna be on the show, my man, because we got 3 questions in so far, and we got Brian. Brian, what up, Brian? Send in a question. I like this. Let's go see. Okay. Assuming no. Okay, I like that. The chat got quiet. Nope says the chat got quiet, so they must be asking questions. Nope, your question is solid. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Get more questions in. We got 4 so far. Okay. Giants for life. Ask that question using hashtag Knicks. That'd be awesome. I'll tell you right now, did a fantastic job. Fantastic job. Wembanyama looked terrified out there, to be quite honest. He wasn't aggressive around the rim. He wasn't confident shooting jumpers. And Mitchell Robinson made life hell for him down there. He was grabbing boards. He was blocking shots. He was a problem. Everybody was asking Mitchell Robinson, oh, what are you going to do about Wembanyama? Mitch Rob answered the call, man. And he gave it to him. Wemby got smacked. Nope, that's right. Haha, Michael Vasquez, I like that question. Mark K, I saw you tried there. Got to use hashtag Knicks and then ask that question. So do hashtag Knicks, spacebar, then what's the missing piece? I like that question a lot. William Burton liked that question too. Appreciate that, Giants for life. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much. Appreciating all the questions we're getting right now. If you want to get on the show, your name, your avatar, we'll talk about you. It'll pop up. It'll be on YouTube forever. This one's going to go out on Saturday. We'll record it live here. Put it out on Saturday for you guys. And, yeah, get your name, get your avatar on the show. Talk some Knicks ball with Mr. Marshy and me. Nope. Yeah, I like that one. Maya's World. I don't mind that either. That's a lot of good questions coming in right now. Marsh, they're doing the thing. They got some good ones. So this is good stuff. I like this. Cool. Keep getting those questions in. Listen, we're at the point now where not every question's going to get on the show, so ask a good one, and we'll get it on. There's a lot of questions about Mitch Robb, so I'll try to pick the question there that kind of encapsulates what everybody's been asking. Because you don't want to ask too many questions about the same guy, because then it gets repetitive. So, Anthony, that's my guy now, man. That's my KP. That's my KP now. Knicks, what'd you think of Brunson? Okay. Yeah, I like that. Wemby got shown what a real center looks like. Yeah, I mean, Mitch Robb plays the game like a real center should. So I definitely think that he was a little bit shell-shocked by Mitch Robb tonight and what he brings to the table. William Burton, I don't think Marshall will wear the Dolphin mask. The Dolphin suit, I should say. The Bulls are up 4 down the stretch against the Suns. That's crazy. Joey DeLuca, of course the Knicks are going to the playoffs this year. I mean, if the Knicks are a bottom 5 team in the East, got some real issues at the Garden. But Michael, I think he does look a little off as well. He's never been the most prolific offensive threat. He was in college because he could just kind of shoot up over everybody. But this year, he just doesn't look super confident shooting the ball. He's making kind of silly reads as far as passing goes. It's pods. Warriors Nuggets is on right now as well. Nuggets up 25-15 for anybody who's not watching. Yeah, Brian, Bulls doing their things thanks to Seeps. Yeah, Seeps is willing them to victory over there against the Suns. It's kind of electric. They're in overtime. I didn't know that. Okay, so yeah. Wow. Terrence Myers, my guy. I appreciate you, man.
Terrence Myers showing love?
He's showing love. He said, Smitty, we love you, Smitty, only Celtic fan that they love. So I appreciate that big time.
He's a real one.
Listen.
He's a little phony, but he's a real one.
I know. I am a little phony when it comes to New York sports. I'm here for the Yanks. I'm here for the Yankees. But other than that, I do fall short just a little bit. As Marsh is going to re-enter the fold. We got a ton of questions, man.
Ton of questions?
Ton of questions.
Some good ones?
Some good ones. There are.
All right. Let's just dive into that mailbag right now, and then we're going to close out the show with a beer boot race between myself and Smitty. Okay. Couple questions. Yep. Only 2 weigh-ins. And you don't even need a sub, because just start the show with a sub L3, and I'll just do the push off the top. Last chance to get your questions in. Hashtag Knicks or Super Chat. Hashtag Knicks to get your comment up on screen. Smitty will pick the best ones, so if he doesn't get yours on there, you can cuss out Smitty, and I'll do it with you. This was a fun win, man. This was a fun win. Michael says, I like that Smitty matches Marsh's energy. Hey, Smitty's doing a hell of a job. Smitty's doing a hell of a job, man. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Oh! Gucci down to the socks like I'm Biggie Papa. Baby! What you know about that?
Bro thinks I don't know Ferg.
You don't know nothing about no Ferg.
Yo, I am with the mob, bro.
You're not with the mob.
Stop it. Cozy Tapes top 5 mixtape. Very fire.
Oh.
Gucci down to the socks like I'm Biggie Papa.
Baby.
Girl in them Tommy boxes. Got it out. Hey.
That piece was fire back in the day.
Bro, the work.
Every
remix,
function you went to, it was playing.
Put in work.
Put him in the dirt. Crim's dad says Smitty rocks. I might rock him if he keeps talking shit about the Celtics. My guy Will. Will is tuning in from Brazil, still hanging out with the gang. Crim's dad says, who? Oh, Smitty. Crimmy, I'll tell you this much, man. Seeing the chat makes me happy. Giants games have been hard, man. I'm trying my best to be positive, trying my best to excite the chat. I need you there with me because you keep the chat light. You keep everybody laughing. You keep everybody fun. This Sunday with Tommy DeVito against the Cowboys could be rough.
That's gonna be a day. Like you're gonna just like it's crazy how different your demeanor is gonna be between now and then.
Crim's dad, they crushed my soul too, and
we should just do a Knicks watch party on Sunday.
Just don't do the Giants one. Just do the Knicks one.
Just run the Knicks.
Knicks play at 11. Cowboys play at 4:20. They play.
Don't put that out in the universe. Absolutely not. Okay. See if I can get this here.
Gucci down to the socks like a biggie, papa, baby. Christian Braun as the Nuggets are going to, the Nuggets are beating the Warriors 26-21. Yeah, Joey, I'm right there with you, man. Giants are killing me. My guy Steven Arson, the bill. What up, Steve? I'm so glad the Knicks won since ESPN played cream, especially blowout W. Cash rule everything around me. Green get the money. Dollar bills, y'all. All righty. Let's dive into it. Last chance to get your question in. Hashtag Knicks, all super chats. Skip the line. Marcel Randa, but do you mess with NF?
NF, he's definitely new school.
Who?
NF, he's a.
I've never heard of him, I don't think.
He's a Caucasian rapper.
I don't know if I've ever heard of him.
He hasn't had like a banger like a charting banger in like 5 years.
Is he a New York guy?
No, I don't think he's a New York guy. He's definitely not like repping New York all the time, if anything.
That's my guy Bill. What up, Mr. Bill? Says, got a surprise today, Marsh. Justin Pugh mentioned me on his YouTube show. Look at you.
Justin Pugh.
Look at you, Mr. Bill.
Giant legend.
We got Bill and Crimmy in the chat. That makes me happy. It reminds me of when the Giants were good.
We love Bill Hartnett.
Bill Hartnett and Crim's dad. They're Mount Rushmore members at Giants now. Absolutely always will be. Steven says, if Tommy DeVito throws 3 touchdowns and beats the Cowboys, does that mean he is the QB of the future?
Oh, God.
Maybe. If he beats the Cowboys,
he'll be saying it. Trust me right now.
If Tommy DeVito beats the Cowboys, I will say that.
Yes.
I will not lie. I will say that.
He knows he will say that.
He says he's from Michigan. He doesn't make bangers. He makes album masterpieces.
Oh, boy.
He's not for the radio. Just curious. Maybe I got to check him out. What's your
You
favorite
might like
album
him,
by
actually.
him? Huh?
You might like him.
Bars?
He's definitely got some bars. The kids thought he was cringe like over the past couple of years. Like his bars are kind of cringe.
Michael, what's your favorite album by him? I'll check it out.
I remember.
The Search is fire. All right. Once I get some time.
The Search is one of his old albums. Yeah.
How long has this guy been in the game?
Oh, 5-6 years, I think. 8 years. His first project dropped in 2015 on streaming. Yeah, The Search is what blew him up.
All righty. Let's close the show with this mailbag. Hashtag Knicks or Super Chat.
All right, let's do it.
Welcome into Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. On today's episode, we got a mailbag for all of the real ones out there. We're going to be answering questions from subscribers. So if we don't get to your question today, it's your own dang fault. Change it. Subscribe to the channel. Sub for Knicks Dubs. We put out Knicks content every day, and we go live for every game day this year. So subscribe to the channel for the best content on Knicks YouTube. My guy Johnson Yu coming in with the first question says, do you think this is the breakout year for RJ? Has he become our second option? Now, look, RJ Barrett has been spectacular through the start of the season. He's played in 6 games so far this year. Missed 2 games to injury. But in those 6 games, in just 31 minutes per game, is averaging 22 points, shooting 47.5% from the field and 44% from downtown. A huge spot that I love seeing RJ Barrett develop in is that outside shot. A lot of people talk about, how do you want to see RJ improve? If RJ can just continue to get to the cup at the same rate that he does, finish a little bit better, and shoot above league average from 3, he's going to be a winning player in this league, and that's what he's been so far through 6 games. He's also shooting 85% from the foul line. Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. RJ Barrett through 6 games has been a top player for the Knicks this year. I've talked about trading RJ Barrett a couple of times, but I also said last summer I didn't want to trade him for Donovan Mitchell. I go back and forth on RJ because he's been back and forth and up and down through his career. But if he can establish this play at a consistent level, he's going to be a winning piece on a winning team for a long time in this league. Very happy and proud of the way he's played. I hope I'm wrong about RJ. I want him to be great because I know that the fastest way for the Knicks to be great is to get a good wing. And if RJ Barrett becomes good, he becomes a good wing. And there you go. Michael Vasquez says, what's up with Josh Hart? He seems off. Let me pull up Josh Hart's season stats. So far, yeah, he hasn't played all that well. He's just not, he doesn't have any rhythm. He's not being able to shoot the ball at all, shooting 35% from the field and 27% from downtown. But what I will say about Josh Hart is he's finding other ways to affect the game. Tonight, or excuse me, on Wednesday night against the San Antonio Spurs, didn't play all that well. 3 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from downtown, 5 rebounds. What about the game against the Clippers on Monday night? 10 points, 7 assists, 2 steals. What about the game against the Bucks? Yeah, he didn't shoot the ball well, 2 of 9, but he had 10 rebounds. He had 10 rebounds against the Pelicans where they didn't play well. He had 8 rebounds and 11 points against the Cavs. Josh Hart is never going to have a sexy stat line, but when you watch the game, you can see and feel his impact. But I will say, Michael, this Knicks team needs Josh Hart to start hitting outside shots. If he's going to shoot less than 33% from 3, they're going to be in a little bit of trouble because he needs to be on the floor, and he's hurting the team when he's not shooting threes. I believe he'll pull it together and pull it around. Nope says, we got a real team. Is Mitchell Robinson the best center in the league? He's not the best center in the league, but I do know that there was a lot of publications out there that didn't have our Mitchell Robinson as a top 25 center in this league. And I want to say to all those idiots out there, you're an idiot, you don't watch Knicks basketball, and you don't know what you're talking about. Mitchell Robinson is a top 15 center in this league, and I will stand on that. Sure, he's never going to average major points per game. We know he's limited as a scorer on the offensive end. But what he does night in and night out on the glass is incredible. Wednesday night versus the Spurs, 12 rebounds. Against the Clippers on the 6th, 15th rebounds. Against the Bucks, 15 rebounds. Against the Cavs, 16 rebounds. Against the Pelicans, 15 rebounds. Against the Hawks, 13 rebounds. He's also averaging a steal and a half per game and a block per game. William Burton also says, well, will Mitchell Robinson make an all-defensive team? I think he should at least be in the conversation for it. Unfortunately, offensive rebounds don't go into consideration for all-defensive team. But, man, he's averaging 2.5 stocks per night. That's steals plus blocks per night. And he's averaging 12.4 boards. And when you see him play, you see the impact he has. Hands in the passing lane, affecting shots at the rim, cutting off drives. Sure, the box score doesn't say so, but the eye test says he has been one of the best defensive players in the league so far this year. And I am very sure and confident in saying this. He's the best offensive rebounder in the NBA. Will Mitchell Robinson win DPOY? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. That's usually a popularity award. And for some reason, Mitchell Robinson doesn't get love from the mass media because they don't appreciate the little things that he does. I want you to type Y for yes and for no, or if you just want to spam 23 in the comments for the Blockness Monster, I'm always cool for that as well. We'll get to more questions coming up in a second. But first, I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor of today's show, Prize Picks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS. And get started by playing with the #1 daily fantasy app in North America. When you use the promo code CLNS at prizepicks.com/CLNS, put $100 into your account. Prize Picks will match it. They'll give you a free $100. Lucky for me, my lineup that I played against the San Antonio Spurs went 4 for 4. I turned $20 into $200. More on Mitchell Robinson points, rebounds, and assists. More on RJ Barrett point, rebounds, and assists. More on Jalen Brunson points. I went less on Victor Wembanyama's fantasy points. It's a lot of fun, and you can actually win real money that you could take out of your account. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. That link will be clickable down in the comments and description of today's video. My guy Steven Arce coming in with a question. What up, SA? Says, does RJ and IQ's improvements make them more trade chips or more likely to stay on the team? If this team plays better than last year, should we break up team chemistry, just bring in star free agents? Well, the problem is, Steven, with the last line, or just bring in star free agents, the Knicks don't really have any cap space until the summer of 2025. That's when Julius Randle's contract is up, and that's when Jalen Brunson's contract is up. And you can go over the salary cap to sign those two guys because they have bird rights. But at the end of the day, you're already paying RJ a lot of money. You're going to be paying Mitchell Robinson about $14 million. You already cashed out Josh Hart. You gave DiVincenzo a lot of money. And you're probably going to have to pay Quickly a lot of money. So you're not really going to be able to add star free agents in July. So you're going to have to improve this team via trade. But I will say this. The way that RJ and Emmanuel Quickly have played, it's upped their trade value. But it's also upped kind of the thought that maybe you just stick with him. But I will say this. We know Leon Rose wants to make a trade. He didn't trade for all those draft picks to make the picks. They have potentially 4 first-round picks over the next 2 years. Knicks don't have roster spots for those guys. I do think a trade is coming, and it's going to be a sad day because we're going to be giving up on some kids that we have. And I don't even like calling them kids, but that's what they are to me. We've watched them forever. It's going to be a sad day. But, yeah, they play like this, man. And look, one's averaging 18 points, one averaging 22. They're not stars, but they're really good players, and they are only going to get better. Will says, what position we need to upgrade now? If you had to choose one superstar, what position would it be? I know people are going to hate this, but I'm going to say the power forward position. Julius Randle's played better the last 2 games, but I just don't ever think that he could be a starter on a winning championship team. You can call me dumb, you can call me a hater, you can call me whatever you want. I don't really care because it's my take, and I've watched enough Knicks basketball over the last 3 years to have that opinion. I'm always going to root for Julius Randle because if he plays good, that means the Knicks are going to be good. But I just think that power forward spot is the spot that the Knicks can upgrade. After that, I'd say small forward. One of those 2 forward positions for me. Brian B. says, the Knicks are playing their best at the right time in 2024. How far can this group really go, assuming no trades? I think you're right back into the second round. I think you can win a playoff series. And if people hit their shots, if Quickly stays healthy and he plays like he is now in the playoffs, and you get this Julius Randle in the playoffs, I think you could win a second-round playoff matchup. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of top-heavy teams in the East. But, yeah, I mean, how far can this team go? I think they can get to the conference finals. A lot of things have to go right. No doubt about it. But, man, if Brunson plays like he did last year versus the Heat, and good regular season Randle shows up, a lot of ifs here. Good regular season Randle shows up. Good RJ Barrett shows up. Good Quickly shows up. Dominant Mitchell Robinson. Good DiVincenzo. Like, the Knicks have one of the deeper teams in the league. They all got to be playing well at the right time, though. What do you think about this one? Can the Knicks finish with a top 3 record in the Eastern Conference this year? If you think they can finish top 3, I want you to type T in the comment section. If you think they're going to finish worse than a top 3 seed, type O for outside. I'm curious how everyone is feeling after back-to-back wins against the Clippers and the San Antonio Spurs. As always, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Love doing mailbags like this. Love doing watch parties like we always do. And to continue that to happen, we got to get more subs. More subs equals more videos. That's the formula here at Chat Sports. So if you want free daily content on your New York Knicks, subscribe to the channel.
Point goal! Eric Trump!
Eric Trump. John Starks greater than Victor Wembanyama.
Wild, but I love it.
If both retired today, it's absolutely true. Is that a lie?
No, it's not. As of right now, John Starks is ahead of Victor Wembanyama all the time.
Not even close.
It's not even remotely close. It's got 10,000 point difference, probably more.
Eric Trump, Jesus Christ. Trump, you are freaking hilarious, dude, and I love seeing you in the chat, my man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting me and Smitty. We appreciate it.
3-point goal! Crim's dad!
Spitty and Marsh, spearmint rhino after show with the ones.
What does that mean? Crim's dad. You telling us to do drugs?
Spearmint rhino?
What is a rhino? So confused. What is a rhino? Let us know in the chat.
Why do I feel like that's like a drug for erectile dysfunction?
No, that's a Rhino 69. That's technically it is. You're right. It's like a mega Viagra.
He said, look it up. It's 20 minutes away. Oh, this is a strip club in Dallas? I've never been there.
Yo, we might have to make a trip.
It's the world's leader in adult entertainment. Each club offers a personalized experience with unmatched entertainment, hospitality, and live music. Topless entertainment, a full bar, private dances, and sexy girls. So what you're saying is we should go there?
It would be a really dumb idea to go there.
There's no way you would ever catch me dead at a frickin' spearmint rhino.
I don't know, man. Might have to make a trip to the Rhino.
Calling it the Rhino is crazy.
We've never even been there yet. Let's go to the Rhino. Oh my
Nope says, I
God.
thought Marsh had a wife. I got a roster.
He got a roster.
I got a whole roster.
He got a team.
I got a squad.
Minty Rhinos.
I got a summer league team and I got a regular season team.
That's crazy.
Even got a G League for developmental players.
For the prospects.
For the prospects.
That's crazy.
Smitty is definitely going to the Rhino tonight.
Yo, listen, I got work early tomorrow. If I was off tomorrow, you'd see me at the Rhino tonight.
Imagine being in the Rhino and screaming.
3-point goal, Spearmint Rhino. This is wild, man. Do we have to do? Oh, we got to do this fucking boot race.
Do we have a Knicks?
Yo, funny enough, nope. Funny enough, nope. He wants to talk shit right now. Nope, I do actually. Not a wife. I do.
Why are you saying you have a wife? He's had a girlfriend for 2 months.
He said this is. Nope's trying to say I don't got a wife.
You don't have a wife. You have a girlfriend of 2 months.
I got a girl. I got a shawty.
Smitty's got a little shorty. A little honey dip.
That's why a little honey dip. That's why I can't go to the Rhino, bro. She'll get mad.
She wouldn't let you go to the Rhino?
She probably would let me go to the Rhino.
Oh
That's
my
too funny.
God.
Do we have to do these boots? Oh my God. Oh man. This has been a wild night. I love it though. Word.
Alrighty, Smitty.
I'll go get them done.
I have one happy dad in here for me, so just fill this one up with 2 happy dads. And I got another one right here. I'll fill this one up with that. Little death row. Here you go. You need these to fill it up. Oh man. Johnson, you said, I am back. You must do this boot. We're doing the beer boot right now. 3-point goal, Johnson. You. Did the Bulls lose yet? Do we want Seeps to join this beer boot race? If we get a $50 super chat, Seeps is joining the beer boot race.
Gotta be. No.
If we get a $50 super chat, Mopey Seeps is doing a beer boot with us. Johnson says get Seeps in it. Look at Johnson you tonight. We were 120 away. And it just every time the super chat comes in, Smitty goes, "Hey, Paco!" All right. Do we want Seeps in on this boot race or no?
How bad do you want Seeps in the boot race?
Seeps said a $50 super chat, he'll join us. He's pretty upset. I think the Bulls lost.
Bulls definitely lost.
We'll give it a minute on the shot clock.
I'm going to check the final Bulls game.
As we have
Three Pico! What's the name? Come on, load. I'll do it again.
Hold on. Wow, we're getting shadow banned. It's not loading. Hold on. Let me get on the Wi-Fi. Seeps, fill that boot, brother.
Fill that boot, Seeps.
Three Pico! Johnson,
you with a $50 Venmo. Johnson, you. Bang! Johnson, you. Everybody get the JUs in the chat. JU's in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah, Seeps.
Get that boot, you piece.
this is ridiculous.
It's only November.
This is only November.
Only November. What's the date? Can we get one more? 3-point goal! Johnson, you! Let's go. Michael Vasquez says, what do you do for work? I talk sports and get drunk.
Yeah, we drink. Get paid to get drunk.
Get that boot, you piece.
Yeah.
Seeps is a piece. Where's he at? Seeps is delaying the inevitable. Let's go. Hurry it up. Let's go.
Get that boot, Seeps.
Johnson, you ordered. You be in here. Crimsdad said, I wish he did 50. Johnson, you says that the ATM was closed. The ATM was closed. The Rhino is waiting for Smitty.
The Rhino. Listen, I'll go to the Rhino.
That's
I will take a picture in the Rhino and I'll bring it to Knicks Now next time I'm on.
There's no way the Rhino is a top spot.
There's no way.
Spearmint Rhino.
Let me check the reviews.
Crimsdad told us that we should hit up the Spearmint Rhino. Yes. Oh, is it really? Crimmy has referred us to go there. That's where the ball. Seep says that's what. Tell us about the Rhino, Smitty.
Seeps.
All I know is it's a fun place. You guys, Marsh would love it. Marsh would love the run.
Is that where the ballers go? How much time has Jalen Brunson ever been to the Rhino in Dallas?
Nah, he's a classier guy.
Classier
He's
guy.
he's a
What about
classier guy.
Kyrie?
Kyrie.
JaVale McGee was
McGee lived there.
JaVale McGee was a staple last year at the Spearmint Rhino. All righty. Happy Dad boots for the squad. Can we get one more? 3-point goal! Johnson, you! Are you not going to say it? Seeps, did they provide you a personalized experience asking for a friend? No comment. There's no way Seeps has ever stepped foot into the Spearmint Rhino. He has a girlfriend. He would never do that. All righty. 3-point goal. Johnson, you.
Go Knicks.
Cheers. Let's ride. All right. This is just sweat. This is just sweat. All right, we're going to sign off. We'll throw up. We'll see you.